Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hope you guys are doing okay, because if not, it's okay to not be okay. But anyways, roll the intro.
Don't give up. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Yeah. Kate Low in the perm, yeah, fresh in the room. Snow got the PBR through a straw. We zoom. Two sweet boys, we don't chase the mess. We keep it feel good. Yeah, we passed that test check. That in the LCU, they chant our name. Go hug box glow, but we play no game. Leave your drama at the door. Wipe your feet. We came for the win with the good guy heat. You matter, say it loud. Don't give up, hold the crowd. Work out Wednesday, got the room on fire. Femboy Fridays, bring the whole hive higher. Go hug box, keep it kind. Good guys win. One more time. You matter. Don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. Go hug box, raise it up. Chat so loud, feel the good. You matter. Don't give up, don't give up, yeah. K-Low love his perm, got that clean little grin. Snow sip slow while the laughs roll in. No shade, no hate, just a big warm wave. We build up the room, we don't dig that grave. Workout Wednesday, yeah. Reps and cheer, Femboy Fridays, got the whole thing clear. Leave your drama at the door, let it fall. Good vibes only when the people call. If the night gets rough, stay in the light. Small hearts, big wings, yeah, we're doing it right. You matter, let it rain. Don't give up on a thing. Go hug box, keep it kind. Good guys win, one more time. You matter. Don't give up, don't give up. Go hug box, raise it up. Chat so loud, feel the good. You matter. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lolcow Gold, the 24-karat standard of the LCU. I am your host, Kalo Dano, and I'm not here alone. I'm here by my co-host, Miss Karen. How's it going?
It's a lovely, lovely Thursday.
It is, isn't it? You know, sometimes people say, I'm not okay, and like they'll say I'm not doing too well. But in this case, today it's okay to not be okay. Because we're here to give you guys the advice you need to help you get through your day. And if you guys would like some advice, all you have to do is, if you want some serious advice or some silly advice, drop it on the back of a 10 and we'll give it to you. That's how it works over here. It's a good Thursday morning. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen today with Lolcow Gay, because as far as I know, Tech is still in Vegas, and he hasn't gotten a hold of Iceman. So we're gonna have to find out what's going on with that today. But we might have to be going another 4 hours again today, which I don't mind it, but I know not everybody's going to want Therapy Thursday all 4 hours today.
A therapy marathon. Woohoo!
Yes. I did get some news. Last night while I was setting up the stream, I got an email at 2:12 a.m. Response back from Reckless Ben's team. Because they were supposed to be, I reached out to them to come on the stream on Sunday. And they reached back out to me and they said, "Hey, Kalo, thanks for reaching out about the interview. Sorry for the delay in getting back to you. Hope your live stream went really well," which it did. As I'm sure you know, developments have been fast-moving for Ben. Unfortunately, he is limited in what he can say right now publicly, and his schedule is pretty slammed at the moment. So we're going to have to decline any interviews right now. We'll definitely keep you in mind as his legal situation evolves, and if his schedule frees up in the future. We super appreciate your support. Thanks, Team Reckless Ben. That was very professional.
That was cool. They even reached out or responded, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, I thought it was cool that finally someone reached out, to us that actually like bigger than us, like reached out for the interview. So I'm actually, you know, I'm actually surprised I got a response, even though it was a little late. We still got something.
Really
Yeah.
nice of them. Yeah, I'm sure they're slammed. Yeah, especially after the recent updates. I'm sure
Hmm.
there's lots of people trying to weasel in an interview, but yeah, very nice.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure Phantom have the back end access to Gay at one point. I guess he lost it or something.
He did, but he no longer does. And Keem wouldn't answer anybody yesterday, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I
But
guess.
also, I mean, if Iceman won't even show up, what is a showrunner supposed to do on Gay?
Hmm.
Just sit there and be like, "Hi guys, this is Gay. I don't know what we're doing though." Woo!
And Xander said, "Kayla, did you hear your mama is gonna do an audition for Streamer University? He seemed pretty nervous about it." Well, if there's anybody I think that can get into Streamer University, it's Yo Mama. I think he could easily be a professor there at Streamer University for sure. Like he could teach the youngins some information on how to stream and stuff. Um, I wonder who's gonna be the first one to get their advice today. My advice that I'm gonna give out some free advice. People wonder, like, what do you do if you don't get any donos or anything in the first, like, almost 10 minutes of your stream? And to that, I say, don't fret it. They'll come as you go. Just like the old gas station. You just have to sit there, do your show, and let things happen and go with the flow. That's my advice. Cynthia Dawson. Is Dawson said she's down bad. They wonder why I don't donate anymore. The truth is, I I don't cast my pearls before swine. Oh yes, the swine. You don't want the swine flu, Dawson. Once you get it, it's hard to get rid of. I applaud you for staying away from the swine flu. Get Iceman up here. He needs some therapy. I tried yesterday to call or get a hold of him, and he didn't answer anyone's tests. And then I also did see Tech say that he's trying to get a hold of him, but unfortunately Tech can't get a hold of him either. So
Us man is on the run.
Iceman is on the run. Iceman is having fun. Thank you. You're welcome, Dawson. You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help you with that. Josh earlier in chat said he's like, all this talk about don't give up is making him kind of want to give up, and he's like, it's hard being Frenchman. I'm like, yeah, I understand. I don't know how it is being French because I'm not French, but he is.
The Freemasons for sure got us, man. Finally, it's about time they get a hold of his little scrawny ass.
Hopefully they can reform him. Josh, it's
Yes.
okay to not be okay. I hope you know that. Not every day has to be smiles and rainbows. You just got to look at yourself and ask, did I earn that? Did I earn that sunset today? If your answer is no, there's always another day where you could try to re-earn that sunset. He wants us to tell him to give up. Well, Josh, If you feel like giving up, at this point, I tell you, Josh, you should probably give up. Because if you tried everything else, you should probably give up, Josh. If Crip's not doing good for you, if Crip's not doing good for you, and you had a better chance on Reapers, and you can't get back to Reapers, I'd say give up, man.
Thank you, finally. Just think of the audience, Josh.
Just think of the audience. Okay, good. Crypt is doing great. You're talking about real life? Aw. Well, I don't want you to delete your Minecraft account, but if you feel like you want to give up on other suspects in life, Oh.
24 card go.
Yes. Felony Melanie with the $10. Question: how does someone let two hosts of their favorite stream know how much they appreciate them? Well, Felony Melanie, the best way to do that is, heck, you just did it. You're right there. I think we're your favorite host, so you just did that with the donation, and you too could be like Felony Melanie and show your appreciation to us by dropping a 10 and asking a question. We'll give you the best advice. Snowgoth, do you want to touch on that one? Or, Karen?
Yes. I love a good edible arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
I always have loved them. When people come into my office and they see me snacking on fruit that another satisfied customer has sent to me, they know they're in the right place for some good advice.
Yes.
Except for that one woman who kept bitching that I was eating cantaloupe while she was sobbing. But the bitch cried for an hour. And I had lots of cantaloupe. So, fuck her.
Yeah. Here's something I do want to say, though. Josh, as you keep complaining, maybe you should delete your Minecraft account. Josh, will you please delete your Minecraft account? Because you don't matter. There, I said it.
You run around saying that you're speaking it into existence. The universe is listening, Josh.
There you go. I said it. Cretinous, you're pretty epic. You basically carried our stream yesterday. Thank you. Andrew, you clicked into Therapy Thursday because it's okay to not be okay. Dawson asks, I have an itch. I have an itch I can't scratch. What do I do? Well, Dawson, usually what I do is I rub my back up against the wall, and that's how it usually happens.
I get me one of those alligator paw back scratches. It has a little dead alligator foot on it. And you can get in all the tight spots with it.
Or you could go to Paradise Island and just ask Stefan to scratch your back.
There you go. We got solutions upon solutions, people.
Yeah, but the thing is, you might have to be over 300 pounds to be able to get in. Yeah, Josh kept asking us to tell him to give up, so we finally did. We gave him what he wanted. You're addicted to corn? That's the itch? Well, I can tell you this much. One way I fight my corn addiction is I got gastric bypass. And now I can't really eat corn. So I don't see, I beat that addiction because I can't see corn. I was like, was addicted to like every time I take poop, you would see corn in your shit, and it would be like, oh, cool, it just doesn't change colors.
24 karat gold.
Josh with the $10 saying, thank you for freedom. You're welcome, Josh. I had surgery, so no longer I don't have a corn addiction anymore because I can't have corn in my system because it'll clog up my pouch.
I say switch to creamed corn. You'll get sick of that shit so fucking fast. I'll tell you what. And if the creamed corn doesn't work, eat the creamed corn with cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
That'll have to do it. It'll have to do it.
Yes, it would have to do. Or if you have a severe like corn addiction, maybe just turn the radio off because you can only listen to "Wait, I'm coming undone" so many times, before it gets way too old and you go crazy. Or you could just stop visiting Cornhub, You could I know that that corn that you're looking at might be phallic shaped and very sexy, but Cornhub, it could be very addictive as well. You don't want to visit that much. Weeklies, depending on what time zone you're in, well, fuck it, any time zone. Buffalo wings all night. That's what food you should be eating while watching this show.
You're making me hungry.
Yeah, buffalo wings all night. That's my pick. Or you could go to Destination Smokehouse because they have the tendernism. Well, they used to have well, they still do, but Mr. Tendernism owns the copyright now, so I don't think they can really say that things there are tendernism. Everybody's asking how was Uber last night. Uber was really good. My last ride got done around like 3:40 in the morning. Chat has dirty minds, yeah. Chat does have some dirty minds. Just like if I've been seeing recently, my friend Morgpie has been reaching out to Girthmaster and Dread. And I'm like, I don't know what those mean, but good for her. And I guess they are getting, she's getting responses from those things.
Girthmaster has a wine bottle. That's all you need to know.
Oh, so so basically she wants to have wine with the person. Okay.
To put it politely, yes.
Yeah.
What movie are you going to see this weekend, Kalo?
Well, let me look at the movies that are coming out, and I can give you an answer. 1 second. Because today's the day where the new movie schedule comes out. And let me see if there is any new movies coming out. I don't see anything this weekend.
Oh no.
I might go see a movie I haven't seen yet. Hold on 1 second. Sunday.
Ooh, Disclosure Day comes out this weekend. I'm dying to see that.
What's Disclosure Day?
It's Steven Spielberg's new movie about aliens, but apparently it's like one of his best movies of all time, and he's like back on top.
Oh,
It's supposed to be like really, really good. I've heard that from like several people that know what you're talking about.
I see what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go see that this weekend. Thank you for the recommendation.
Someone in chat said, "What about Disclosure Day?" And I was like, "Wait, that's this weekend. Holy crap, I forgot."
Mm-hmm. I saw
But
Backrooms already.
Steven Spielberg's movies have kind of, they can't all be winners, but like the last couple of decades, he hasn't had like a huge hit or nothing. Mm-hmm. But apparently, this is like one of his best movies, and I was like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah. I'm willing to give that a shot."
I did want to say I'm excited for Toy Story next weekend, and I'm also excited for Supergirl to come out as well. So those are two that I'm really highly looking forward to: is Supergirl and Toy Story this weekend or next weekend. Yeah, Toy Story. Toy Story is a beloved classic, and I like what they're doing. Backrooms, I actually enjoyed it. It was really, really creepy. It freaked the fuck out of me, not gonna lie. That place, I don't ever want to be in the back rooms. Not even in the LCU back rooms. I think that would be the worst back rooms to visit is the LCU back rooms.
Now that's a movie someone needs to make.
The LCU back rooms. The villain is the iPad, but you could buy the iPad of them. Yeah, just like you could buy the Prospector when he was the villain in Toy Story, or you could buy Lotso Huggin' Bear. All the villains, they sell them, you know. I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. Well, I kind of do know why. I didn't get a lot of sleep, but it's okay. You doing anything fun this weekend?
I'm supposed to go to that UFO festival. It's in my town. Other than that, not really. No.
I'm thinking Sunday. I scheduled us for a stream, right? I think we should do a pool party and a sleep stream.
Pool party.
How do you guys see us? How do you guys feel about that, chat? You down for a pool party and sleep stream? Yes, I saw the new Scary Movie. So let me tell you all the movies I saw this past weekend, so that way I could get them all out. I saw Scary Movie 6. I saw Masters of the Universe, and then I also saw Backrooms. You know, I think it would. All those movies I thought were pretty good. Scary Movie was an okay movie. It was a 7.5 out of 10. He-Man Masters of the Universe definitely was a 8 out of 10. And then Backrooms was a 8 out of 10. So those were my reviews of that. Pool party, yeah. Kawaii Cupcakes. I think Kalo needs a pep-up song. Dancing is a form of therapy. Okay. Well, you donated. Let me get my ass up and we'll dance. Let me get a song loaded up. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Oh, you're good. Welcome to the show. You know what song will get us pumped up? I have the perfect song, and we're gonna play it. 1 second. Here we go. Get over here, sir, so you can hear it. All right, guys, if you feel like it, you can drop some dollars while I'm dancing. I'm kind of like a stripper.
Baby, it's cold. Maybe you should hold me. Need a big boy, not bigger than that. Big body, big belly, talking fat-a-tat-tat. Cozy sweaters, 10 times my size. Wrap me up like Chipotle, keep me toasty all night.
I have her ride my face cause a fat boy gotta eat. Go to B-dubs cause you know that I like to eat. It's a fat boy winter so she gotta wear my puffer. Make her squirt so much it looked like she buffered. Ask her on a date and we take it to the Outback. And we go home and she shake it front to back. Work it like a stripper, I throw my cash and all. Bouncing up and down like a basketball. She move in slow motion, girl, that's so juvenile. When you go home, I'ma have her asking who is Kyle. Next day, same deal, coming back for seconds. Only got one question, that's the end of the sentence.
Baby, it's cold. Maybe you should hold me. Need a big boy, not bigger than that. Big body, big belly, talking fat tat. Cozy sweaters, 10 times my size. Wrap me up like Chipotle, keep me toasty all night.
A white boy summer, it's a fat boy winter. She give me steak dinner and later I put it in her. Yeah, I'm a winner, I'm a rather large fellow. Her cocoa's getting cold, I'ma be her marshmallow, part jello. Let me hit her with that jiggle. If she lonely, she know me. I can make her giggle. Turn it up a little. Baby, you should hydrate. I'll be on that bare ass all night. We just hibernate. It's getting kinda late. Shaking, we might break the bed. About to split her ass in two. Screaming like she wake the dead. Now she bringing cake to bed. That's just how we know it's real. Climb up on the mountain and then ride it like a snowmobile.
Baby, it's cold. Maybe you should hold me. Need a big boy, not bigger than that. Big body, big belly, talking fat tat. Cozy sweaters, 10 times my size. Wrap me up like Chipotle, keep me toasty all night.
There we go. Hell yeah. So we had Kawaii Cupcakes with the one, Moon Dreamland with the one, Naomi with the 200 KES, and then Kawaii Cupcakes with the one. So thank you so much. Yes, that is Billy, and that's me on that song. This generally makes my head hurt, dude, because that was good.
Right.
Hey, I got.
It's a really good song.
I thank you guys for all the donos. If you guys want to hear another one of my songs, I could play it. I have other songs that I have made. If you guys want to hear them, that was fire. Yeah, I have a bunch of other. Yeah, less than 250 viewers. It's okay. We get a lot of if going to gay again, I'm gonna, we'll get more viewers that time. Love your songs, Kalo. Yeah, if you guys want me to play another song, the Slim Jesus Drill Time remix from the other day. Yeah. I played that the other day. That was fun. Let's skip the songs, get to the content you planned for today. Well, the content runs off of donos, so you see it on the screen. $10. Ask a question. We'll give you advice. That's how it works. You pay, we play. Play the Crypt intro song. Okay, well, you know what? If someone wants to donate for it, we'll play it. We'll answer
did you
question.
see that, Am I Good has a You Matter tattoo scheduled for June 20th. They lost their high school sweetheart to a self-infliction a couple years ago.
Oh, no.
And they said, I love you guys. I love that you're getting a You Matter tattoo for him. That is special. And thank you for sharing with us. And we love you guys too.
Amigo Rodrigo, 95. I look forward to
Amigo
this every
Rodrigo.
day. I lost my high school sweetheart to a self-infliction a couple years ago. My You Matter tattoo is scheduled for his birthday on June 20th. I love you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry that you for your loss, and I feel honored that you're going to go and get a tattoo that says You Matter. Like, that means a lot to me personally, because like the whole reason I got my tattoo was because I've been through my mental health struggles. I've seen. I've gone through some shit, and to be here and be here for you guys and be able to put on a show every day to kind of uplift you and make you feel better. That's my whole purpose of being here, because if that's originally when I was getting back into this LCU stuff, I just was going to pop up once in a while, help out on streams. I didn't expect to ever be a host. I didn't ever expect to, like, be in this universe because of me and Keemstar's past, with beefing with each other and everything. I didn't even expect to be an entertainer ever again, and you know, I I did what I did, and I got back into it, and you guys basically have pulled me from being irrelevant and made me feel like I'm a somebody again, and not just a Uber driver with the failed YouTube account that can't get monetized, and like just only got like 50 viewers. So you guys did that for me, and not only you guys, but Billy did that for me. Nightmare did that for me. Snowgoth did that for me. Like, there's a lot of people I could thank. Grim especially,
Hmm.
you know. So yeah, I'm sending love to everyone. Sending love to everyone who needs it today, because it's very important, and that means a lot to me. So thank you, amigo Rodrigo. Exactly. I'm not focused on the amount of viewers right now. I could give, hell, if there could be one person watching, and I'd still be appreciative. As long as I see the chat moving and there's a conversation to be had, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is that people are watching, and people are enjoying and coming here day after day to come type in the chat and say
Yeah.
hello.
Also, in the LCU, views really don't matter. We've come to realize, like,
Mm-hmm.
like me and Kalo going up against two other shows, getting like 40 to 50 viewers per day. A few weeks ago, we were actually making like equal or like better money than we are now. And like I said, like, like
Mm-hmm.
that's not what we do anyway. It's just connecting with the audience and having fun and
Yeah.
hanging out and stuff. And we can do that with one person or a million people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Um, like I said, I'm gonna be seeing Grim next month. I'm gonna use my Lolcow check to pay for my plane ticket to go out there and stuff, and because I want to go see the buddy, my homie, and we'll see how he's been and everything. I'll definitely vlog and stuff. I probably won't be able to live stream, but I will vlog. And for the like the days that I like the Friday, the Thursday, Friday, I won't be here. I'll definitely have someone here to cover for you guys for me, and then the Monday as well too. But you guys will get a vlog from me, and I'll pop up wherever I can. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be fun and worth it at least. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna give you guys some good content. And then I can't wait to see your vlog from New York too. Whenever that goes, whenever
I'm
you can
almost
get it
done
to
with
me.
it. I worked on it a lot yesterday, so.
That's good. You editing it on your phone?
No, I haven't. I'm doing it on my iPad.
Oh, your iPad. Okay. Well, I tell him all the time that you guys miss him. Um, like I said on Rewind last night, you can't force someone to be where they don't want to be. You can't. That's not a good friend. That's not what a good friend does. You don't keep pushing it into. You don't keep pestering someone when they've already given you an answer. So I'm not that type of person where I keep pestering someone about coming back to a place when they really are just happy being away from it. That would be a bad friend to me to do that.
Yeah.
But I will tell him you guys send your regards. Ooh. Let's see. I'm trying to think something else we could do today. When is my birthday? My birthday is July 6th, so it's coming up pretty soon. And it's going to be on a Monday, so we're going to party on a Monday. We'll make Monday very manic Monday.
And then the week after, my birthday is Tuesday. So we get lots of parties before Kalo leaves.
I come watch the shows every day to make me laugh. I'm really sick and dying of cirrhosis of the liver, so it helps keeping my mind off of how sick I am. Hopefully, I get me a liver before it kills me. Oh my goodness. Um, you know, Tiffany, I feel for you. I'm praying that you do get a new liver. That must be very, very scary.
24 card go.
Creating a smile with the 10. Silly advice for coping with my tummy bug. We'll get to that in just a sec. But as I was saying, Tiffany, I really hope you get better soon.
Yeah, I do too.
Nothing but good thoughts and well wishes and blessings to you. And I'm gonna make sure I say a prayer for you and keep you on my mind and send good energy towards you. Silly advice for coping with your tummy bug. Well, I want to say one thing I would like to say is when you're dealing with the tummy bug, the best thing you could do for it is eat some ice cream. Ice cream, or make sure you stay hydrated because you could drink a Prime. That'll help you help with the tummy bug because the electrolytes and the vitamins in there. But you want silly advice. I'd say eat like 20 buffalo wings. That'll clear your system out. or eat a bag of sugar-free gummy bears. Like a lot of sugar-free gummy bears. That'll help with your tummy bug too. What do you want to say?
um, oh, I'm having flashbacks to sugar-free gummies. Anyway, I always say whenever you have a bad stomach bug, you're just making room and preparing yourself for an epic trip to the buffet.
Mm-hmm.
So, in a few days when you're feeling better, roll on up to your closest fucking Asian buffet if you have one near you. Eat all the sushi, all of the noodles, all of the fried delicious chicken and beef and stuff, egg rolls, um, crab rangoons. Just eat it all.
Also, get a Chipotle bowl and then go get some Taco Bell. That will also help with your stomach bug as well because you'll be shitting your guts out for days.
Oh, they said, what if it happened to them after the buffet? Well, then it could just be like a fun little cycle that you go on. You know? As long as it begins and ends at a buffet, I think I would be down for the ride. Maybe.
Yeah.
Depending on how long the ride lasts. I don't know. And depending on the buffet, it has to be a good buffet. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have to be a good buffet. I'm trying to think. Uh, well, Tiffany said you're such a good person, Kalo. Don't ever change, and you're a good person to Snowgoth. Or a good, you're a good person to Snowgoth. I appreciate that. Kawaii Cupcake says, just mix in every laxative style food together and make besties with your toilet. True.
oh, a laxative smoothie. Yummy.
Mm-hmm. I have an idea for a funny ass stream that I was thinking we could do. You know how I have the cat maid outfit and how I had to clean my bathroom in the cat maid outfit that one time? Maybe we get Desi to get a cat maid outfit and both of us have to, for a goal, she has to come over here and we both have to do a goal together where we tackle my bathroom.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that way you're doing it together. So it's like teamwork instead of like a punishment
And she
thing.
could show me how to clean properly.
Yes. She could be like the manager, um, cat maid, you know what I mean? Where she's helping, but she's mostly showing you how to clean. That
Yes.
could be fun.
I think that would be a funny idea. You know what? Let's go visit the Rain Girls real quick and tell them our idea. Hold on 1 second. I'll go over there.
They're like, oh Lord, they have more ideas over there. Oh, of course we do.
Anal
Kayla.
Kayla.
Hey, how's it going,
Hey.
guys?
Hi.
Let me pop out
Hey.
the screen so that way you can see. So me and Snowgoth were talking about how therapy is good for you and everything, and we thought of a good therapy idea, good therapy tactic, because I know cleaning is good therapy, right?
Ooh, yes.
Cleaning.
Yeah, cleaning
Man,
is good
fuck
therapy.
cleaning.
Yeah,
Well,
Tina doesn't
Desi.
really like cleaning very. That's not Desi. Tina's
No,
here today
I'm
because
Tina.
Oh,
Oh,
Tina.
Tina. Well,
Yeah, that's
Tina.
Tina.
Like
D.
better, baby.
Tina, I was thinking maybe we do a goal, a combined goal, where
I just
you
looked
can,
at you.
where we can have Desi come over here and we both be in catmate outfits and we both learn how to clean. You could
Are
like
you just trying to get free labor out of her?
no,
clean your
no, I want to learn.
Kayla.
No, I want to learn how
He's
to
trying to
clean
get Boogie
properly.
Slave to clean.
I want to learn how to clean, so she would be the manager.
I don't know. Tina, what do you think?
I think it's bullshit.
You think that Desi would be interested in helping Kayla or no?
Maybe.
She does like to clean.
She does.
She's very helpful. I know that you've, talked about her being Boogie's slave and everything. So.
I never called her Boogie Slave.
No, that's Tina.
Oh.
Tina calls Desi that.
Well, I think that would be
Yeah.
good therapy. Like I learned how to clean because I need to learn how to clean a little bit better. You know, I've learned a little bit from Nightmare and I've learned a little bit from Grim, but I think I need the womanly touch to teach me how to properly clean.
I'll show you womanly touch. Man, fuck cleaning, Kayla.
Tina!
We're all also not wearing bras in honor of Tina, and I see you guys have also decided to be in honor of Tina today as well.
Yes.
No bra gang!
Hang loose squad over here.
Burn them!
Yeah!
Burn those bras, ladies! Come
Burn
on!
them down!
Hang loose squad.
burn 'em
Hang
down.
loose squad. Yeah, we everything. That should motherfucking
Hang loose.
not.
Hang
What
loose,
the
hang
fuck?
loose, hang loose.
Well, we're gonna let you guys get back to your show. We thought that'd be a fun goal idea to put up. We just need to know if we can make that goal happen.
If Desi's doing it, we need a ring. You gotta make it half and half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I
ain't
think we
doing
do
free
50,
labor.
50 members here, 50 members there.
Oh, that's much more than I was expecting, actually. Okay.
Because we
Man,
don't get
it's
it.
too early for this shit. I get it, Kayla. Fuck it. I don't know.
All right.
It's up to Desi. We should ask Desi. Tina, do you
I'm
want to go get
surprised
Desi
Tina's
really
up
quick?
this early.
Yeah, hold on.
I know she did cash last night. Queens. She has queens later.
What's up? Oh god, I
know.
look so bad right now with the fucking makeup. I tried to like get like the capture the bags and shit.
Desi, did you get a boob
and the
job?
mustache and the beard. So hi, ew.
You're looking very plump up
So
here,
what
girl.
exactly are we fucking doing? We're being cat maids and we're gonna go
Yeah,
clean?
you're gonna teach me how to clean. Like you're gonna teach me how to clean. Because it would be the third cleaning stream we've done over here on Gold, and it would be the womanly version where like I finally learned from a woman because I've only learned from two guys how to clean properly. And we could use
still
pickle
need
juice, like the last person who taught me how to clean told me to use pickles to clean my tub.
Who
What?
taught you how to clean?
Grim,
Pickles!
yeah.
You can use vinegar. You can use white wine vinegar mixed with some Dawn dish soap. That makes
Yeah.
actually a really good window cleaner.
But why pickles? That just seems like a waste of money.
You wouldn't be really touching me. You wouldn't really be doing anything to help clean. You would just be managing me and making sure I'm doing a good job.
Cracking the whip, so to
Drill
speak.
Basically,
Sergeant
yeah.
Desi.
Yeah, you'd be the cat made drill sergeant.
Are we doing this as together in IRL or separate in?
Yeah,
or-
we would do it together on both streams. I would run the gold OBS from my house, and then Tammy can run it from her end. Is that where you're getting at?
Hello, it's too early to clean in the mornings. I don't know.
Okay.
But it sounds fun, but I don't know.
Hey, you
Be
get
real
to
with you.
you get we both get to be cat mates. That's the fun part.
Yeah, but IRLing is the hard part, though. Like getting
Yeah.
up and having to be out in the. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I thought we would ask.
Thank you guys. I appreciate
Yeah,
y'all.
no problem. We're gonna go back to our studio. You can bring Tina back now.
Sounds good. Will do. You guys have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let me get my camera back on. And pop us back in here. Split fries. Okay, I'm here. Entertain me. Oh, you know it,
Hello.
baby. We'll entertain the fuck out of you till your balls go off.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's just it has to be agreed upon. Yeah, to tackle the bathroom. That's not Snowgot. That's Karen.
Now listen here. I think you need some damn therapy because you have anger issues.
Also, I want to introduce to you guys. I thought this was a cute little idea. If you guys drop $5, I will give Kyrie some cat treats and show you her enjoying them. So if you wanna give my cat some treats and see her enjoying the little treats you guys give her, if you drop a $5, I'll give her some cat treats.
Ooh. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. We need a cat treat for the kitty cat. We're gonna get Desi one day. We're gonna come up with such a good idea she cannot refuse.
Yeah, it's
We
gonna
just
be an
got-
offer that she couldn't refuse. I do have anger issues. Yeah, well, everybody's got a little bit of anger in them. Hell, I had anger in me once. And then that's when I decided, fuck it. I'm gonna go to a rage room and get my anger out. I'm gonna be angry though, I'll tell you this much, if my damn Scooby-Doo cosplay doesn't come today. Because I didn't buy a whole suit. I bought just a headband and ear and a collar. And I'm going to do like a little nose and everything for it. But if it comes tomorrow, I'm going to be mad because I need to film the music video tonight.
Oh, true. Plus, if it comes tomorrow, it might not come early enough.
Yeah, I know. And I'll be out of a costume.
Wait, crap! I need to hold on.
Because it says that it says on shop that it's going to be delivered today, but then it says on Amazon arriving tomorrow. When they told me it was supposed to arrive on Thursday.
Amazon has been so all over the place recently.
Oh, Kawaii Cupcakes with the 5. I'm a sucker for kitties. Let's get cat cam. Okay, I got you. 1 second, I'll go get her some treats.
Oh crap! I just went and checked on mine. It says it was delivered yesterday. I didn't even realize it was on the porch.
Oh. Be right back, guys. And then you get Kyrie on the camera.
Xander Cruz. Honestly, I do get depressed a lot, but honestly, doing the show helps me a lot because it like makes me get up even when I don't feel like it. And then you guys are like so nice to me and stuff, and then say that like we make your day better. So I'm like, well, fuck, like I have to get up and do the show. So doing the show definitely helps me stay in a better mind spot and stuff. Also just like self-care, like taking long baths, like watching stuff you like, taking the time off to treat yourself, just little things like that. Do what you love and do it often. That's my best advice.
She says thank you, Kawaii Cupcakes.
Ow.
There you go. She's enjoying her little treats. She's not being
Yeah, we like
rebellious today.
oh god. Fluff. Yep. Fluff, 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 fluffy baby.
I gave her a nice little handful of treats. She's over here
Like,
munching. She's like, "Come, come, come, come."
she's like, give me more treats, my precious. Do, 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 do.
I don't know. She'll eat them all because I gave her a good pile of them. But hey, that was pretty cute.
No, it's cute.
Yeah, now she's down here on the floor just nomming them away.
Hawaii cupcake says, worth it.
Yep. Yeah, no, long baths are pretty good too. Like I like a long bath. Did you see CoffeeZilla? He did a more in-depth deep dive into the whole Lego thing.
No, Coffee's. I bet he did a great job because I
Yeah,
like
no,
Coffee.
he actually interviewed Reckless Ben. He interviewed the Gormans. He interviewed Josh, and also got some stuff from Eamon, and then introduced a new party into the whole thing. Eamon's brother.
Ooh, it
So,
amazes me. Like I don't CoffeeZilla, even though he is a YouTuber, like he can like get like everybody involved in like everything. It's like, okay, I'll talk to this guy. I'm like, what the heck?
Yep.
And that's Timothy Chalamet from Marty Supreme. On my Wheaties bug. It has real cereal in it too, but I haven't opened it because I paid $20 for this.
Yeah, in CoffeeZilla showed the CEO the inventory list that he had never seen before.
Oh,
Well,
really?
even though the email attached to the person that created it was the Salem BAM corporate email.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to pull that tab up so I remember to watch that later. CoffeeZilla.
It's like a 53-minute video. I would cover it today, but I don't want to. We're doing therapy. Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, see?
3.4 million views in 18 hours. Holy shit.
Yep.
Like, this story is hot. People care about it, but it's like, I don't mean this to sound bad, but it's like the wrong people care. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just the chronically online. Like, we need people with like real jobs, like like big time fucking people to like see this shit and care as much as we do. But then again, these people don't have enough time to sit there and watch hours and hours of YouTube videos like we have.
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, here's the thing.
Millions of people care. It's just we can't do anything about it. But people like CoffeeZilla will definitely help because they do have more serious people watching them than the average YouTuber. Because there's like finance bros, lawyers, like all kinds of people watch CoffeeZilla and respect him. You know what I mean? So that'll help for sure.
Yeah.
But
if Gay doesn't go live, then we'll cover it. We'll do that for the next for the extra 2 hours. We'll cover the CoffeeZilla video and give our live reaction to it. I've already seen it, but Snowgoth hasn't, so he'll be giving like a fresh reaction to everything.
Yeah.
Which I think would be a good perspective. We could do that in the second half of the show if Gay doesn't go live. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what happens next. I think Coffee did a really good job on the video, and he actually shocked the CEO a little bit, which you will see when we cover it. Hope everyone has an amazing Thursday. Thank you so much. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday as well. Strawberry Kisses. I was on fire last night, by the way. I was on fire, and it was cool to see Abby and Katie back. Katie wasn't able to run OBS because she had just moved, and her PC was not working. So Sour was there running everything, and we talked about like the whole controversy with the whiteout thing, and then Abby's talking about how she's wanting to plan her gender reveal and everything. So I'm excited for that. I'm glad she's doing better.
I'm glad that Abby's back and she's feeling better, and Fire back, because I know a lot of people, that's like their like little escape middle of the night, you know.
Yeah. It's their escape. And then, like, I went up on Glass yesterday, too, and I told Rosie and Soph how much I'm proud of them and how much they've been killing it ever since
They
the other
have
one
been.
left, you know. Like, Soph has come into her own. She went from having a shitty situation on Babes with Smooch to now, like, you know, being on Glass and running the OBS and killing it and crushing it over there. So, shout out to uh, Soph and Rosie over our Jersey over on Glass. They're really I'm really proud of them.
Been doing great over there.
Yeah, we love our glass holes. If you want to do therapy, you should just call it Glammy before she ends it all. Just watch Ozzy Cobb's video of her going insane. Oh man, I don't know if I could tackle Glammy. I think my mental health would go bad if I tried that. That's something funny right there. That would be that'd be something really funny to try to tackle right there. I know Yo Mama's been doing Back to the Future, which has been pretty cool. Have you been seeing any of his streams of him doing that?
Yeah.
It's been pretty funny, especially the one where he's like whispering into Zayzud's ear. He's like, "Pick Xylee, pick Xylee."
Oh goodness.
I thought that was pretty funny. How about this, guys? I know my office is almost open, and if you guys here, I'll put this on screen. I think would be a funny idea. Let me let me get this on screen real quick.
Right, that was Doc Brown. Right, okay. Excuse us. No one should have to work with Glammy. Yeah, I think Glammy's better on her own, honestly, because she can just kind of spiral and do her thing.
Hold on. Here's the goal, guys. If we get $100 total, I will jump into the pool starting now. It has to be starting now. I can't count the earlier donos, but it has to be starting right now. I will.
Put.
If you guys hit this goal, I will literally switch to we'll go on the field trip cam into the private call, and I'll go throw myself into the pool with all my clothes that I'm currently wearing on. For your entertainment, I am willing to jump into the pool with whatever I have, whatever I'm wearing right now, which is a pair of shorts, this t-shirt, and my underwear. I'll have to jump in, because then that will force me to have to do laundry today, because I only have one pair of shorts that don't have a hole in them. I think that would be funny. If you guys want that, just donate for it. If not, the goal's going to be here for the rest of the stream. I think it's a fun goal.
Let's get Halo wet today, guys.
Come on, Daddy, get me wet. Get me wet, Daddy.
Get me wet.
We're 1 minute away from having to roll our commercial. I do want to say I appreciate the support we have gotten so far today. You guys have been pretty awesome. You know, some of these streams today, like, not all streams are going to do the best, and that's okay. But as long as you guys are here and you guys are watching and supporting, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And the most important thing is that you guys know that you matter. I try to be as calming. Yeah, that's a sentence. Yeah, $100 added up for the pool jump. I'll jump into the pool with all my clothes on. Like, no joke, because I know my office is going to be open to where I could get in to get to the pool. So, if you guys want to see it, I'll make it happen.
Hidden bull.
I will legit do a cannonball on all my clothes into the pool.
Honestly, that would probably feel so good. Like right at 12 o'clock, it's like
Yeah.
today's officially. Oh.
Well, it is the top of the hour, and then we do have to pay some bills around here. So, I do gotta roll our little promotional video because we want you to be part of the 24 karat crew. We want you to green the grays and make them gold. So let's get this video loaded up, and I will share it in Discord. 1 second. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash.
Come on.
Hold on. All right, guys, if you can, drop some members.
Come on in, don't be shy. We got joy for every kind. Wholesome laughs and open hearts. Every weird little part. Kalo smiles, Snow Golf too. They got fun for me and you. Pick a seat, pull up close. This is where the good vibes grow. Workout Wednesday, move with pride. Therapy Thursday, let it ride. Femboy Friday, shine so bright. Join the crew tonight. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too. Fun, laughter, and a grand old time. Step right in and you'll feel fine. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too.
Melanie with the 5. Thank you.
Mischief sweet, a little strange, loving every little frame. The roadie verse, loud and true, all the colors coming through. Halo laughs, Snow Golf themes, making room for all the dreams. If you want a place to belong, this is where you sing along. Workout Wednesday, move with pride. Therapy Thursday, let it ride. Femboy Friday, shine so bright. Join the crew tonight. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too. Fun and laughter and a grand old time. Step right in and you'll feel fine. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too. No gate, no fake, just let it glow. Bring your joy and let it show. Hands up high, let the good times roll. One more click and you're in the fold. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too. Workout therapy Friday, shine. Halo and Snow got all in time. Join the 24 karat crew. 24 karat crew. You can be gold too. You can be gold too.
Join the community. Become the gold standard of the LCU along with us. 2 sweet boys here just wanting you to support gold.
Gold needs you to join the army. Fight for gold.
All right. Thank you again, Felony Melanie, for the 5 gifted members during that. You're helping keep the lights on over here. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm gonna check and see if Gabe put up a thumbnail or anything yet. Let me look and double check because I want to find out. Because if not, we're gonna have to go 4 hours again, which kind of sucks. But you know, at the same time, actually, I don't think I can go 4 hours. I remember I have a tax appointment I have to go to today.
Oh shit! What time is that?
It's at 1:30, but it's in Rogers, so it's like 30 minutes away.
Oh, 1.
And if we were to go to 2 extra hours, it would be till 1 o'clock, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone. You just have to tell someone else you can do like an hour maybe, but somebody else needs to. I don't know.
Yeah, because I have to be at my tax
The
appointment by
days
1:30.
like like it's nothing against tech or anything, but it's like you are supposed to have this stuff situated before you just go out of town. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, like it, because they would end right at 1 o'clock Central Time, and then I would have to get in my car and rush to go. I would have to rush
Yeah.
to go to Rogers, and I don't know if I would make it in time or not. So, well, no, I don't want to fuck Josh. I don't want to fuck Xylee over. I want to make sure she gets a redirect. Yeah, Tech was in host chat last night asking if someone would run. I'm not leaking host chat by saying this. He was like, he said he still needs coverage for Gay and he hasn't heard from Iceman. It would have to go somewhere within the LCU, yeah.
Yeah, Josh is right. He said Zali will be fine. Yeah, that is true. If anybody doesn't need a redirect, it is
But I
Zali.
do want to cover the Lego stuff, though. That's the thing.
True. We could go over like 30, 40 minutes and or however, like I guess an hour if you do want to do the Lego thing.
Yeah.
And then if somebody else wants to do the other hour, they can. If not,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yeah, you definitely don't want to risk being late to your appointment and stuff.
Mm-hmm. For the rest of the stream, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and cover the Lego stuff now. Because I don't think like a lot of people are fucking with the therapy stuff right now. And I wanna have a good show. So we're gonna transition to the Lego stuff because I find that a little bit more interesting anyways. What time do I have to leave by? I have to leave my house. Like I said, it's 30 minutes to get to where I need to go.
And you need to be early for appointments
Yeah.
too. You don't show up when it's supposed to start. You need to be there like 15 minutes early. So, like probably around like 12:30, which is 30 minutes before the stream would end, because he's Central Time.
All right. Let me get this loaded up.
A 200.
They said Osman was chilling in the Discord watching the Paradise documentary last night. Yeah, he's just taking time off. Then he's like, "Fuck it, if Tech's not here, I'm not working."
All right, guys. Here's the CoffeeZilla video, and we'll get into it.
A $200,000 Lego collection went missing, causing a lot of you to ask me to find it. And after seeing the cops point guns at YouTubers, people get arrested and sued for $1.3 million, I decided enough was enough. This looks like a case for the internet detective, this time in the $10 million Lego studio. So I talked to every suspect involved. What I found shocked me. Okay, before we can find these missing Legos, let's give some background. A massive Star Wars collection was put on consignment at a Lego store called Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon. Consignment just means the owner, Brian Mansell, gave it to a store to sell, and he was supposed to get a cut when it sold. The entire time, he maintained ownership of the collection, and a social media post estimated it to be worth about $200,000. But then, on November 14th, 2024, everything went wrong. This was the night that Crystal and Ben Gorman, the prior franchise owners of the Salem store, got kicked out by this guy. That is Brandon Best. He and his partner, Josh Johnson, ran a sister store in Eugene, Oregon. And Brandon drove up that night to kick the Gormans out. Brandon and Josh would be taking over the franchise in Salem. And this is the exact moment the Legos go missing. As that store is getting handed over, the question is Brian's collection in it? Here's what the official Bricks and Minifigs press release reads. Quote, after taking over the store, we discovered a small number of sets valued between $2,000 to $5,000 that could be possibly related to Mr. Mansell's collection. But there's a problem here. There should be over 10 times that amount in this store, given their internal records and what we know the estimated value of this collection was. So if corporate's saying there was only $2,000 to $5,000 in the store, something happened to these Legos. But what? In order to solve this case, let's think about the suspects. First, who was there that night of the handover? It's only 3 people. Crystal and Ben Gorman, the former franchise owners, and Brandon Best, one of the new owners. These are our 3 biggest suspects, but they aren't the only ones. I want to address a few other suspects at the very start here. First of all, maybe this is just all the result of, plain old thieves breaking in. What about that possibility?
Hi, I am Chris. I was the previous franchise owner who signed the collection agreement with Brian Mansell.
And I'm Benjamin Gorman. I am the silent partner who's really bad at being silent.
We did have a couple of break-ins at the store. None of Brian's collections were in the police report or stolen during those.
Okay, so the Gormans say emphatically it wasn't thieves, but if that's the case, what about the guy who was arrested? I mentioned at the beginning of this video, Reckless Ben. This is the YouTuber who started it all. With a documentary, I tracked down the thief who stole $200,000 of Lego.
Hey, Kayla, what's
Maybe
going
it's the perfect crime. Make a video
Hey,
on yourself. Now,
All right. Did you want to go early again today? Because I don't think Gay's going live, unless you heard anything different.
What time? What time do you have to leave by? Or do you have an appointment?
I have to be at my appointment by 1:30. It's like a 30-minute drive to Rogers from my place. So I would have to leave here. Well, it's 10:12 a.m. here, so I would have to be done by like 12:30.
12:30 your time?
Central, yeah.
Central time.
So that would be 1:30 my time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because all I gotta do is put my docket together. Because I was listening to a bunch of clips last night, but I didn't put my docket together. So that should be fine. As soon as I'm ready, I will let you know. Okay, I definitely should be ready by 1:30.
Yeah,
right.
I kind of wish Phantom still had back-end access, but unfortunately he doesn't.
To what? To gold?
No, to Gay.
Yeah, it would have been great if anyone would have had back-end access to Gay.
Well, also,
but
no
somebody
one can get a hold of
wasn't fucking
Iceman either.
responsible.
So,
Oh yeah, well, also no one could get a hold of Iceman either.
Yeah.
even though he was in the Discord watching the documentary last night.
I tell you what, if I was Iceman, I would be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, at this point, you would think Iceman would be running around going, I need a showrunner because obviously Tech hasn't set anything up. So now this can be on Iceman too. Yep. Yesterday, I can understand not being on Iceman. Today, knowing that nobody had back-end access yesterday, this is on Iceman also.
And Tech said he can't get a hold of him either.
Yeah, well, Tech should have got a hold of somebody to run the fucking show in the first place.
Yep.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me get out of here and put my docket together. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right, buddy. All right,
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
Yep.
All right, let's get back to the video. But yeah, no, guys. So we'll pause it right there for a second. So that's the backstory of everything. And as this goes on with this video, it gets a little bit more interesting and into the weeds. So,
I'm already pumped by this because, if anybody can get this to here's what happened, here's the information, blah 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 blah. Keep it easy to follow. It's CoffeeZilla, and like I said earlier, this has 3.5 million views in less than 24 hours. So if we really can get this out there to other communities and other people that need to see this to be able to help, this is going to help big time. So I'm already loving this and the vibe of it. It's great so far.
Yeah. Tech wasn't running OBS last night. It was Foxy.
Yeah.
On bus. All right, let's get.
Yeah, Foxy can run OBS too.
now for our theory, it's worth. Noting Ben is currently facing a RICO lawsuit by Bricks and Minifigs.
Which is
He was
bullshit.
even targeted with a search warrant for stolen Legos.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
The owner reported overhearing conversations about possible stolen Legos.
And on top of that, Reckless Ben was even accused of stealing the Legos by the current franchise owner.
I stole the Legos?
What do you think of the theory that it was Reckless Ben? He stole the Legos.
It's absurd. We didn't even know Reckless Ben. He
Yeah.
had no interaction, no relation to us, no relation to the store. That doesn't hold any water.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Apologies to the genius cops in Utah who play different.
We play differently here.
But I don't believe that Reckless Ben stole the Lego, mostly because he couldn't. He just wasn't there that night, and I don't even think he knew about these Legos. But who does Ben suspect is holding the Legos since he did this whole documentary series?
The guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
No.
Is that a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have, our attorneys have visited, like, again, so who's like
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who is that?
He's a guy who had he had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your guys' store.
Never happened.
My name is Ammon McNeff. I am the CEO of the Bricks and Minifigs brand.
So my name's Matt McNeff. I'm the COO of Bricks and Minifigs.
The people you just saw are the McNeff brothers. They agreed to speak with me to try to clear their name. I asked them, do they have the Legos?
What I can tell you is that we don't have it. We've never had access to them.
It seems to kind of go missing. Parts of it seem to go missing on November 14th.
Well, and I guess no, not at all. I'm going to say, like that is not accurate at all. Because
so you think that the collection was in the store at the time or elsewhere?
Elsewhere. When you look at Mansell's own words that he reiterated to a podcast last year, he explicitly stated to another podcaster the sets were moved off-site for security.
The collection will not be stored on-site after hours for security reasons, and after Sunday, the sets will be available for purchase but stored elsewhere.
Now, one thing that's been a big subject of the Bricks and Minifigs kind of story is, hey, there are these off-site locations. Can you address what that is? Is that true?
So the off-site location in the letter that that corporate is referring to is the original press release that we released when we were launching the collection. In that press release, because we had previous break-ins, I specifically included the location that after this weekend, those Legos would be stored off-site to deter any future thefts. They were briefly stored off-site after that launch weekend while I bought safes for the back room, and then they were moved back into the store.
Okay, so for most of the time, the sets were in the store after y'all got the safes in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ammon McNeff suspects that a lot of the Legos weren't there that
Which makes
night.
sense.
And then on the other hand, we just heard from Crystal and Ben Gorman explaining the off-site story, saying that later they no longer used those off-site locations. But what do we really know about the Gormans? They are the former franchise owners after all. I mean, shouldn't we be suspicious of everyone? They're one of our key suspects. They were there the night we lost Brian's collection. They were the creators of the consignment deal after all. And one group in particular is pointing their finger at them very hard. It's the McNeffs who say they were behind on payments.
We started getting calls from the landlord letting us know that Crystal was behind on the lease payments at the location. We had also gotten a couple of notices from some of our vendor partners that bills had not been paid by the store. And so we felt pretty strongly that there was going to be a risk of her just, like attempting to file bankruptcy, doing some of these other types of things, which we've had franchisees do in the past, and that's problematic. So that's why we sent him up there to take some video footage. So we needed to just be prepared if we needed to do a hostile takeover, which, can happen in franchising where a franchise owner just, kind of tries to steal inventory and do some different things that way.
Okay, so Bricks and Minifig's story is that they were worried about the Gormans skipping town, so they sent Brandon Best as a secret shopper on October 24th, 2024. This is weeks before the takeover. Brandon takes a video of the store condition in preparation for this handover, but at this point, Brandon does not announce himself to Crystal Gorman. Later, though, on November 14th, once again, the same concern about the Gorman stealing or theft was expressed by the McNeffs.
Brandon was trying to make sure that they weren't taking things from the store, and so he was kind of trying to make sure that he wasn't putting things, you know, like hiding things in the back, and that and while he was watching that, trying to make sure Ben wasn't grabbing stuff from the store and moving it or doing anything along those lines, because he just got a weird feeling about the whole transition.
She took at least one, if not more than one, cartfuls of things out to her car with her coat draped over it.
So yeah, the McNeffs say, look, they don't trust the Gormans. And they explained it, you know, even further. They said, hey, there's some issues in her past.
She apparently has a retail theft and other criminal arrests on her record that we were not aware of.
When was that?
I don't know. This has been brought out by several people online now.
Now look, that's a huge accusation to bring
Exactly,
up.
yeah,
Obviously,
no,
I wanted to talk to the Gormans about it.
They're like, she has a history of some type of burglary, theft.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, that's what they're
Wow.
saying. Yeah.
Oh. Well, yes.
Well,
You know about this.
Explain.
Yeah, when I was 19 years old.
How long ago is that?
Here we go.
I am 45 now. So this was in 1999. This, something that happened 25 years ago, has no reflection and no bearing on what happened in the last 2 years, my management of the store, what happened the night corporate seized the store. It is another deflection. And it infuriates me. You're gonna try to publicly embarrass and shame me for somebody that was manipulated by local police departments when she was pregnant and 19 years old? Fuck you. That's my response to that. I am so sorry. You're gonna have to blur and cut a lot of this, but that pisses me off. I own what I have done. I own the mistakes that I have made. You cannot intimidate and bully me into backing down when I know that legally and morally I am in the right and I have the evidence to back it up.
Wow, this is getting kind of nasty and personal at this point, and
I want to pause it right there. He's kind of right. You know, this is getting nasty and personal. Like it's like at this point they're bringing up shit 25 years in the past. Like they're trying to pull any fucking straws they can to discredit people in this whole story, to make them come out and look like the good guys. When we all know so far they are not the good guys. They are the bad guys. Like they're the ones that aren't giving Brian his money. Like hell, they shut down the GoFundMe, which is actually back up, by the way. The GoFundMe came back up.
Okay, cool. But I knew as soon as he said, well, she has a history of shoplifting, I knew it was going to be some stupid teenager bullshit. And look, it was. And he said, and then he was like, well, what's the information? Oh, I don't know, but several people online are talking about it. You are talking about it. You are putting that information out there, and it's not relevant to the situation.
Exactly.
Like even if they did steal the Legos, that has nothing to do with that charge she got when she was 19. That has nothing to do with this at all. Like,
yeah.
Legos.
Yeah. Guys, if you're enjoying this so far, if you could drop $1, I'd appreciate it. It just helps padding up our report card a little bit today. We'll wait for Snowgoth to get back to unpause this, but I'm having a good. I'm having fun. This story interests me because, like, you know, I want to know more and more about it. Yeah, it does kind of sound like Donald Trump speak a little bit. I agree, split fries. As I'm learning more and more about this story and in this situation, it's more and more interesting to me how, like, corporate, like, they can fumble so bad to where, like, it's shitty. And also got exposed last night. Sent you a video of a movie trailer everyone should see. Okay, we'll get to that. All right. Yeah, I might as well turn this damn therapy thing off. Let me go here. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to give people kind of their side, but at every turn, I hope you understand, I'm getting contradictory stories, down to if the McNeffs knew about her history in the first place.
Like, they're bringing up something that I told them about.
Wait, you told them?
Told them. They asked me.
They said they had no idea. They said if we knew, we would have never hired her.
Because we would not have hired her had we known this.
I told them I had a record from when I was 18. There was a family issue that, and didn't go into all of the details, but they were like, that's so long ago, we're gonna hire you based on who you are now.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. You guys can make up your own mind. My point is, one side says up, the other says down, and it gets to the point both sides start hinting that they have photographic proof from the night of November 14th that proves the other side is lying. And so I'm like, look, at this point, let's stop talking. Show me the Legos.
Where I was told we are 100% have possession of photos that prove that the Gormans are lying. And then you guys are telling me we 100% have possession of photos that prove this side's lying. Who's gonna drop the photos first? I mean, I feel like someone just has to, somebody's right here.
And after a lot of convincing, both sides agreed to show me the photos, corporate and the Gormans. In fact, I scheduled the calls to do this an hour apart from each other. But let's remember their positions for a second. The Gormans say whatever was left unsold of Brian's collection that was in that store spreadsheet was in Salem store the night of November 14th. Then you have corporate side. They say whatever was left that night was maybe $2,000 to $5,000 of Legos. The rest was either stolen by thieves, the Gormans, or held off site. It was not in that store. And on both sides, there's a lot to lose here, right? You've got the Gormans, who basically have been insinuated to have been stealing. And for Josh and Brandon, too, the new franchise owners, there's a lot on the line. I reached out to Josh, and he told me, I think her pictures would only show a few sets and minifigs. I replied, so if I can prove that the Lego sets were in the store, that will prove Brandon was lying. Josh replies, if it shows something different, then yes, I will eat my words. So the stakes have been established. And let's see the evidence, starting with Matt McNeff. First, he showed me the video, October 24, 2024, for a baseline of how the store looked.
So this is the Salem Kaiser location, is that correct?
Salem Kaiser location, yes.
So is it fair to say I'm seeing quite a few Legos here? I mean, I'm seeing a store of Legos. You'd agree?
There's a good amount of Lego on hand. This isn't what I would say is a well-stocked bricks and minifigs, but it's not terrible. It's I would say a little below average as far as overall stock. So now let's go to November 14th. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So November 14th. When Brandon was in there helping.
Wait, this is the day. This is like the big day.
This is the day.
Hold on, I gotta prep myself emotionally for this. Okay. This is a big deal. This is D-Day. This is the big moment. This is Brandon takes over the store. We don't know where the Legos are after this moment.
We don't know where the Legos are after this moment. And I want to point out again that we've had this for a while. We haven't this is the first time we've shown this publicly. We've been waiting for our attorneys to give us the approval to say, hey, this is okay now to share in this capacity. So we'll go through these pictures. This is what Josh saw, or not Josh, sorry, Brandon saw. He took pictures of everything in the store, all the inventory in the store. This is what the shelves looked like compared to what you just saw a moment ago.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot less. Just to state the obvious, go back a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm seeing like way less.
So yeah, the pictures I was being shown on November 14th, those shelves looked emptier than they did on the day of October 24th. But to be fair to the Gormans, they addressed the empty shelves themselves.
As we get to the very end of this video in particular, right here, you'll see that empty space right here. So this is the retired and certified set section that we have to keep separate from the new in box current sets being sold by Lego. All those empty spaces up there were the sets that we had on display during the day from Brian's collection that every night when the store closed, we pulled off and put back into the safe and then put back out in the morning.
So when they say, see, there's empty space on the shelves, yeah, because we put them in safes at night to keep them safe.
Because we have giant windows.
Yeah, it's an explanation that kind of makes sense given the history of burglary. Now, of course, this is something I had to ask the McNeffs about.
Is this a case of, did y'all see Star Wars sets in the back? Did y'all not see the Star Wars sets in the back? Did he take, not in the back, but specifically in a safe? Like there were a bunch of Star Wars sets in a safe. Did Brandon see those? Has there been talk of those? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. My understanding is that he took pictures of everything, and all those photos I showed you of the Star Wars were all the photos, or was literally all the Star Wars inventory in the store.
Yeah, the McNeffs say all of the photos should be with Brandon of all the Star Wars items. And to be fair to them, they showed me a lot more pictures and even showed me a spreadsheet of all the Star Wars sets in the store the night Brandon took it over. And it valued to about like $5,000 to $10,000 or so. But then I had to ask.
Oh, sorry, here's another kind of set.
Okay.
Do you think y'all have all of these?
Very likely.
Okay.
Again, I'd be surprised if we didn't.
But then I couldn't help myself. I started to bring up some of Crystal's photos to see if they matched up.
Have you seen this before?
Not that I recall.
So do you see that?
Yep.
So do you see it's in like some kind of like a safe thing? I don't know if you can see the sides there.
Looks like a bookshelf to me, but sure.
Okay, sure, yeah. So I think the important thing is making sure that all of these are in the inventory for Mansell.
Sure. Sure, that's cool.
75041.
Yep. The Vulture Droid.
75169.
169 I'm not seeing, so there may be... Okay, so there's one that is not on our list.
Let's try this. 10240?
Okay, nope, not seeing that one either.
What about 9493?
3. I don't see that one either. So maybe those were locked at the time, and Brandon did not get those pictures.
All right, that's kind of a problem because the Gormans had over 200 photos of this store. I definitely knew looking at these photos, there's a lot more Legos in the Gormans photos, by quite a lot that Brandon's photos just didn't show. But corporate didn't really see it that way.
But still, in the grand scheme of things, we're not talking, again, 10 times the amount of sets here.
I don't know. I haven't shown all the photos yet. I don't know exactly how much.
If there's a calculable figure that we can look at and say, great, this is what was there, I promise you it's not $100,000 worth of Lego. And so where's the rest of it? He got me. I don't know.
Maybe I'm a little too in my head about this U-Haul.
Let's pause there for a second. So as we've gotten into this, it is very sus. Like ZZ just said, yeah, it's very sus. Like you would think Brandon would have a head on his shoulders to just like go in the back and make sure like, hey, you guys have safes here. What's in the safes? If it's and like explain like, oh, there's Legos in the safes and stuff like that. Brandon didn't do his due diligence there.
It could have been Brandon on his own, allegedly. It could have been Brandon and Josh on their own, allegedly. And then the two brothers knew about none of this. So they were like, we stole no Legos. I don't know. You know, like, it's like, there's so many opportunities for someone to have done something with these damn Legos. That it's like, I don't know if we're ever going to find out what truly happened. I just hope someone eventually fesses up to something and just fucking gives the guy the money he's owed and
all the charges.
And drops all the charges against Ben. Yeah, like, we just
Brian.
have to catch him with something. We don't have to prove the whole how it all happened. Just one thing that makes that's the person, and then maybe we could get the ball rolling, like to get things like fixed. Like, ugh.
All right, let's get.
But it's not looking good on them. It's looking good on the original franchise owners, like we already agreed upon. Like, and he's like, "Oh, I thought you were the CEO, bro. Like, what do you mean? Like, oh, I didn't see those. I didn't see those. Oops, oops, oops."
Coming up now, we're getting to the point where supposedly Brandon showed up in a U-Haul to the store on that day.
Story. You don't think it could have been some U-Haul thing? There's no way.
Oh, yeah. Have we talked about the U-Haul yet? We gotta talk about the U-Haul for a second. This is another one of those things that was like really disputed between the two parties. Was this U-Haul that supposedly was driven up to the store the night of the takeover?
So when Brandon came to the store that night, he was driving a U-Haul truck.
Now, in typical fashion, this was immediately disputed.
Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
It wasn't until after he told me he was taking the keys and locking me out that I really kind of paid attention to the fact that he had a large, not the small, the large U-Haul truck.
So yeah, I just kept hearing about this U-Haul truck. Now, why is it significant, U-Haul or not? Well, one, a U-Haul truck can fit a lot of Legos, but the big reason it mattered to me was because I was actually called by an ex-employee of the Bricks and Minifix store in Eugene, Oregon. Remember, that's the one that Brandon and Josh owned, and he told me something very interesting.
I'm a former employee, started in 2024, and I was working under the old manager Brian, and we sold the store to Brandon, Best, and Josh.
What store was this? Bricks and Minifigs where? Okay, now what did you see that made you want to talk to me?
I saw Reckless Ben's YouTube video about the Salem store closing down because when I was talking to my co-workers about the situation about Salem, and we were told through other employees that it was just a bad area to work in. It was like haunted, if you will, is what was going around. But after seeing the video of Reckless Ben, he exposed them, and it makes a lot more sense with what we dealt with Brandon and Josh. Like, oh, Crystal stole Lego sets and bolted out of the country.
Who says that?
Brandon Best told us. When he was dropping off all the Lego sets to us that night. And he used a bunch of sets that were like saran wrap. They had Star Wars City. There's just a lot of stuff. It was like in a medium-sized U-Haul truck.
Wait, they brought a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, from Salem, going to Eugene.
And to Eugene, and it had a bunch of Star Wars sets on it?
Yeah, Star Wars sets, like everything. A bunch of used stuff too.
Wait, when and was this when they took over the store from Crystal?
I believe so, yes. Yes, because he said that Crystal stole Legos and left the country.
While he has a U-Haul of Legos?
Yeah.
Interesting. Weird.
And he's like, we're just going to hold on to this stuff until corporate tells us where we have to distribute it. And we're like, oh, well, it'd make more sense if we could take it because we're kind of struggling with, the product to put on the shelves.
Oh my gosh. We really got to find out. Was there a U-Haul that night or not? Because everybody's disagreeing about it. This Eugene, Oregon guy says, oh yeah, a U-Haul showed up with Star Wars sets in it. Brandon was talking about the Salem store. You've got Matt McNeff saying there was no U-Haul there. It was a rental car. You've got Crystal saying, yeah, I thought it was really weird. There was a U-Haul truck there. So I told the McNeffs, I really got to find out what the truth is here.
If you know anything about it, let me know, because that's just something I heard.
I do, and it has nothing to do with the Salem store. Well, at least not the Salem store in the way that it is there. Brandon showed up to the Salem store in a rental car. When he came to get the keys from Crystal, he was there in a rental car, not in a U-Haul.
So when there was the handoff, there wasn't a U-Haul; it was a rental car.
Correct. He was there in a rental car.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think any of the, like, if you were to look at the footage, the ring cameras, all that stuff, you won't see a U-Haul sitting anywhere in the parking lot.
So after hearing all of this, I realized, look, I just got to find the evidence. So I start sifting through these photos I have, right? I realize I have a parking lot photo. I check it. No U-Haul, just a red truck out there. I check another photo where you could see the window. But the problem is it's night outside, so you can't see. And so I'm looking at everything I can, and there's just nothing, I have this alternate angle. I'm looking at that. And then, wait a minute. Zoom in on that photo. bring up the
That's
brightness
evil.
of this photo a little bit, and my gosh, there's a U-Haul in the parking lot right outside of the store the night of November 14th, 2024. This is something.
Okay, yeah. See, like he's like, no, he had a rental car. He had a rental car in another thing where like they're hiding shit, and CoffeeZilla.
Well, he even went as far to say, "We have the Ring camera, blah blah blah. We have all this. There was no U-Haul in the parking lot. That means like Brandon's out of the equation. There was not a U-Haul in the parking lot. We can confirm that." Well, okay, then why the fuck is there a U-Haul in the parking lot that same night then? Whether it's Brandon's or not, you look weird and suspicious because you swore there was no U-Haul, Brandon or not, in the parking lot. Like, what? A literal giant U-Haul. You can see, like, what?
Coffee basically pulled, gotcha, bitch.
Like, thank God for Coffee. Like, see, this is like more shit just keeps coming out about it. Like, it's blowing my mind. I'm like, what the hell's going on? I'm at a loss for work over the U-Haul of it all.
Yeah. U-Haul of pain and agony. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Something that Matt said he had seen footage of, and it couldn't be true.
And again, I believe I have seen footage from that night that shows clearly out into the parking lot, and there's no U-Haul.
After seeing this, I said, I really have to make a call. And that's when the story changed.
So last night, I talked with Matt McNeff. I brought up this question of the U-Haul. He told me emphatically there was no U-Haul. Y'all came to me this morning. You said, hey, we looked into it. There actually was a U-Haul there that night. Can you clear up what that's about?
So there's actually two different things that are going on here, just to help you understand. And I don't know if you want this particularly not on the record, but we do know of a disgruntled former employee that worked at another location that back on the 24th of October, there was a U-Haul that went to a storage unit in Salem for another previous franchisee, like for a different situation that we had just gone through some things, and he had a previously, like, hey, I have some inventory that I didn't turn over that I was supposed to. It's at this storage location. You guys can come pick it up. And so Brandon was sent on that day to pick up with a U-Haul inventory that then he moved down, but that was October 24th.
So when we're talking about this ex-employee, you're saying they are conflating the October 24th event of the U-Haul coming up to Eugene with Legos with some time after November 14th, after the store takeover. Is that correct? Am I understanding that?
Yes.
So this is now kind of a strange story. Corporate is saying there was a U-Haul at the Eugene store dropping off Lego, but that was from a different night, different collection. The CEO says Brandon showed up to Salem on October 24th for his secret shopper job with Crystal, and separately, he also was getting a different collection of Legos that also included Star Wars, and that's what he brought to the Eugene store, and the former employee is remembering. Then, weeks later, on November 14th, Brandon supposedly shows up again with a U-Haul, but the reason isn't for hauling Legos.
Brandon flew in to Eugene that night. At midnight. So flew from Utah on the 13th, but landed in Oregon on midnight of the 14th. Went and got a rental truck, and then went and stayed at a trailer that had previously been moved up there in anticipation, meaning a camper trailer, in anticipation of the potential hostile takeover previously.
Is that why he had a U-Haul? Is that the reason he had a U-Haul, was for this camper, or what's going on with the?
Yes. So then what happens is he takes his rental vehicle truck, and he tries to connect the trailer, the camping trailer, to that truck, and it's not rated for that particular weight, and he realized, oh crap. He called around and found that U-Haul had a rating for one of their box trucks, and so he grabbed that, went and got it at 10 a.m. on the 14th, and so he then went and hooked that trailer up to the camping trailer to a U-Haul, drove that trailer down to another location where he could set up the camping trailer in Salem, dropped off the camper trailer, and then he arrived in a U-Haul to the Salem store.
No.
And then went in, said hi to Crystal, and then as she was leaving, the door shuts, and so he locks it, calls the locksmith, takes him a while to finish up the changing of the locks. Brandon at this point is pretty exhausted, so and he has an hour drive back to Eugene to drop off the rental truck. So he drops it off at midnight or 1 o'clock, something like that. Grabs the rental truck and then heads back up to the camper trailer in Salem, and then probably gets in at around 2 or 3 in the morning. Spends a couple of, that's a little bit of sleep before he has to head back to the store at 9 a.m. before the other employees get there. The timeline that is trying to be portrayed just makes absolutely zero sense.
Okay, so I asked, obviously, for documentation of all of this from Brandon, and here's what I got. First, the U-Haul contract on November 14th. This checks out what we already know. Then I got sent a photo, the last one Brandon took in the Salem store, dated 9:44 p.m., where you can see what looks like the inside of a bird cage that the Gormans had. And lastly, I was sent a photo Brandon took of the mileage in the U-Haul as he dropped it back off at the rental place on November 15th, 12:41 a.m. Now, the time gap there is about 3 hours between the last photo in Salem to dropping the U-Haul off, which is a bit of a problem for our timeline.
Yeah, it's
There's 2 hours.
I work till like 11 o'clock, and I'm like, I gotta get up early for, my other job.
You moved 4 hours of Legos out of this truck.
Yeah.
All right, so as weird as this U-Haul thing is, the timeline just doesn't fit, to be honest. If it took 4 hours to unload, you can't also drive to another city, load and unload and drop off the U-Haul in that time. But still, even if this is true, it's pretty weird, and it's one of the most bizarre stories I've ever heard, to have a U-Haul thing back to back. One of the times you're picking up Legos, the other time you're not, you're taking a camper. Nevertheless, without more proof, we kind of have to move on to another theory of how to find these missing Lego. This time, let's take the photographs that we have and reconstruct what was in the night on November 14th. Remember, that's the moment we lost the Lego. And this time, we're going to combine it with 2 more things. First, from corporate,
one sec. I wanted to pause it for a sec. What are your thoughts on the whole U-Haul story? Do you think he actually took the U?
Why did they so vehemently deny there ever being a U-Haul if nothing weird happened with the U-Haul?
Yeah.
And then they got caught. Oh, okay, there was a U-Haul there, but we just didn't want to mention it because it looks bad. But it was for something completely else.
Mm-hmm.
And again, the eyewitness testimony is like, yeah, it may have been 2 hours that they were unloading Legos, but because like that guy said, it was 2024, I believe. Like, I wouldn't remember how long it took to unload a U-Haul. Like, that, you know what I mean? Like, he was like, yeah, it was like 4 hours. Like, people tend to over-exaggerate time versus under-exaggerate time,
Mm-hmm.
But I understand where Coffeezilla is saying, like, we can't prove anything with the U-Haul other than it looks sketchy as hell on corporate's part, because they lied saying there was no U-Haul there. Find a picture of the U-Haul. Well, they found a picture of the U-Haul, and then they had a big explanation for the U-Haul they claimed was never there. You know what I mean? Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm not saying I think they took all the Legos out not in the U-Haul, but why would they lie about the U-Haul being there if there was a U-Haul? And they knew there was a U-Haul because they had, like, the rental agreement. They had everything. Like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I and at this moment, like, the timeline isn't adding up, but the U-Haul was there, so it's like, why else would you have a U-Haul?
And yeah, and like, why lie about it when, like, it could be potentially proven a U-Haul was there, which it was proven, and now they have this convoluted story that doesn't really make sense. Like, well, he got the U-Haul, removed the trailer, and this and that, and I'm like, what? Like, see, why do they keep lying about shit that doesn't matter? That makes them look suspicious.
Yeah.
If the U-Haul had nothing to do with the Legos, they should have owned up to the U-Haul and told the explanation when it was mentioned the first time.
Yeah, exactly. Let's keep going with this.
I got the point of sale records from the Salem store from 2023 to 2024. And secondly,
These
from
are gonna
Crystal
play a
Gorman,
big
I got her
thing
internal
later.
records of Brian's inventory of what was sold or not in order to pay him and keep track of prices. Now, before we piece things together, I need to address something. At the beginning of this story, you saw the social post saying this collection was worth $200,000. That's what everyone knows this story as, the $200,000 Lego collection. But sadly, that post was entirely wrong. In Crystal Gorman's inventory, which has a high and low estimate value of these various Lego items, the real estimated value is about $107,000. They give high estimates and low estimates, but that's right there in the middle. And for simplicity, I'll just be using averages and estimates here, but understand that, you know, these numbers are not firm, given that they're unsold Legos. It's just rough possibilities. But the point is, it's worth nowhere near $200,000. And Reckless Bin, the one who made the original video covering this, said that surprised him.
Yeah, I mean, this entire time, literally every single person's been telling me there were $200,000. Like, that's how much, like, you could sell all these sets for.
My original assessment of about $200,000 was going up to his father's house and looking in 3 different rooms with all the sets. It was before I'd actually gone through and had set numbers and done an actual like evaluation. I looked at it and went based on as things progressed and as I started to delve more into the actual inventory and evaluating it, that number changed. But we put out the press release well in advance of the event itself, so that press release went out before I had those full numbers. So we went, this is a nice even number that will grab attention and bring people into the store, so we went with that.
And yeah, still, I mean, to believe that is accurate at the high end. Like, it was one of those things where when she was looking through and going, well, it says this and it says this, like, you don't think even at the high end?
You haven't actually seen the spreadsheet.
No, I haven't.
You might want to cut that part out because he hasn't actually seen the inventory sheet.
The spreadsheet says about from between 85,000 to 120 something thousand. In the midpoint, about 107 or something like that of what was inventory. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this has been a really big point of misinformation to clear up, because if we're ever going to find the missing Lego, we need to start with the right number, the right value. It's about $107,000. Now, between 2023 and 2024, the Gormans record sales of about $24,000 of Brian's collection in their inventory tracking list. And of those sales, Brian was entitled to about 65 to 70% of it. He was paid $17,000, which roughly tracks with that. Which means on November 14th, the big night, the remaining amount of Brian's collection that should have been in there is about $82,000. Now, it doesn't take a genius to realize this is a very different number than corporate provided, who found only $2,000 to $5,000 of it linked to Brian. And later they said they only found $13,000 to $15,000 in total Lego Star Wars.
So you're talking maybe $11,000 to $15,000 total Star Wars, and that's all Star Wars inventory in the whole store.
So that's corporate side of the story, but I didn't want to take their word for it. So I went through Crystal's photos myself, which she shared with me, and hired people to go through and hand tag the Star Wars Legos that were in these photos. We looked through over 200 plus photos, multiple videos, and matched what we saw with Brian's collection. In the end, I ended up with about $21,000 of Legos, matching Brian's collection, that can be proven to be in the store on the night of November 14th. Now, to state the obvious, that's about 3 to 5 times what corporate estimated, at least on their press release. Now, yes, there are inherent errors in these estimates. Maybe we picked up some Lego that matched Brian's collection, but wasn't Brian's. But even though this is a bigger number than corporate said, I have to admit, even with pretty generous assumptions being made, there's still a huge gap of about $61,000 here that I just couldn't find. But then I learned Brian had made a special side deal with M&R Productions, who had recently purchased some Legos from him. And this is where it starts to get messy. So these are the pictures that M&R Productions sent me, looking at the Lego that Brian sold him. This was stuff reportedly in storage, and it's interesting because of an early inventory list, which had a column called Location that Crystal used. And it listed a lot of the Star Wars items as being located in what they called storage. Now, previously I was told that all of the stuff in storage was put back in the store, but there's a bunch that's on this list that I can't find in the store that seem to appear in these pictures. Now, I've been assured, by the way, that most of these Legos were not part of the inventory spreadsheet. They were never given to Bricks and Minifigs. This is a separate part of the collection, but I did a check, and 100% of the items that match the Brian collection inventory just so happen to be listed with a location of storage. So this starts to make things incredibly fuzzy, and I'm inclined to believe that a lot of these are part of that same inventory list. Now, if we take that value of the side deal, that's about $10,000 to $20,000 that's not actually missing. Now, it was at this point I started looking more at the point of sales records. I realized maybe we could find some of this missing Lego there too. So this is from the Salem internal store records. Like, I guess this is what is entered when someone does a sale, and it's everything from September 2023 to November 2024 of Star Wars anything. And by the way, before we continue, yes, this was all a lot of work. If you want to, please support us on Patreon. That's how this show gets made. But anyways, according to those records, about $51,000 in sales went through during this time period in a way that matched Brian Mansell's collection. Now, that really worried me because Crystal's inventory list showed only $24,000 in sales for Brian, and Brian was only paid for that amount. But suddenly, I remembered back to a time when I spoke to Crystal, and I asked how much was sold prior to the takeover.
Which is something similar from what you told me, Crystal.
Yeah.
You told me, hey, it was about 50-something thousand.
Yeah.
But Brian was only paid $17,000.
Okay.
And it should have been about double that. And I'm just trying to make sense of that, given that everyone's accusing each other of theft right now. You understand?
I mean, without seeing any of those records, without seeing those individual tickets, I can't answer that any better.
Okay, this is kind of a problem. The math ain't math in here. 65 to 70% of 50,000 is almost double what we believe Brian was paid. And digging into the details, it turns out a lot of these sales come from what Crystal's spreadsheet actually categorizes as layaways, meaning they were marked as having been sold, but layaways are when someone puts a down payment on an item and later pays it off. But the problem was there were a lot of these, worth about $20,000 in layaway, and that felt a little strange to me. And because of that, I asked Josh Johnson, the incoming owner, and he responded, quote, "There were 2 to 3 items on layaway when they took over."
So on the list of that, on the inventory list, do you know about how many layaways?
I haven't gone through and done a count, but I know it was vastly more than 2 to 3.
It was about 98.
That makes sense.
So there were about $15,000 to $25,000 worth of sets on layaway.
Okay.
That's just the part that's surprising. That's the part that I can't get my head around. I go, how could, let me just be really honest. I don't believe there was that much layaway. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. How could there be that much layaway? I don't know. It's like I don't believe, because I was talking to some people about Bricks and Minifigs. They go, yeah, there's some layaway. There's not that much layaway. I talked to people who were neutral, kind of on corporate side, but also people who were just normal Bricks and Minifigs people. They say there's not that much layaway. Help me understand why there's $20,000 worth of layaway here.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely. If you talk to other Bricks and Minifigs locations, layaway is extremely rare. I think outside of the Brian's collection,
Okay, good. I'm not crazy here. So then why was there so much layaway there?
No, absolutely not. Outside of Brian's collection, I think at the time we maybe had 2 used sets on layaway outside of his collection. Okay. It was not a common thing. Tradition.
Sorry to pause it. Viva La Tech asked if there's gay happening today, or is it extended gold day? Yeah, we're doing an extended stream. That's why we're covering this. We did our therapy stuff now. Okay, dude. This guy, I've told him many times, don't tell me what to fucking do. I'm sorry, man, but you can get the fuck out of our channel.
I think we.
I've told you about 4 fucking times. Don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on. I hate to be a dick. but this is the one time
we know what we're doing.
This is the one time I'm gonna be a dick, because this is the 4th time. It's like, once I'll be nice about it, twice I'll be nice about it, 3 times, okay, you're pushing my buttons and I warned you, and then the 4th time, okay, now you get the fuck out of my chat.
Yeah. But Felony Melanie just said, like we talked about, her and the other folks are all responsible. Yeah, I am seeing more fault on her end through the CoffeeZilla thing for sure, because like none of this is adding up anymore, and it seems like the Brian, right? Brian Menzel, that's the owner of the Legos. It seems like they were getting screwed from all angles. And no one knows. They only know how much they were fucking with shit, so they're all pointing fingers. But it's like, okay, where are the other Legos? So, like, but anyway, I guess we
not
can...
you, Vivo Attack. It's not you. It's that Zeep or
no. It's that
Zequil guy or
Serrano.
whatever. Yeah, Zequil.
You were just asking a question, Viva, which is fair enough. Because no one knows what's going on with Gay at the moment, so that's a good question. But telling us to redirect to Cracked in this, it was like, okay, we know what we're doing. We've talked to Xylee.
Not even in the A circuit. We talked to Xylee. We already know what's going on, so it's like I'm a little irritable because I'm tired, but also because like I've told this guy multiple fucking times. Like every time, like even on the weekend stream, he was trying to tell me to redirect people, and I'm like, dude, we're doing a stream. I'm not ending my stream to do what you're telling me to fucking do. You're not my boss.
Yeah, because on the weekends we can go as long as we want. We can go 2 days straight if we really want to. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, Ghost, how's it going?
Hey, man.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like we know what we're doing. There's no Gay today. If you're coming in here thinking, wondering about Gay and everything, it's not happening again today. Tech is still in Vegas. Couldn't find a showrunner. Iceman hasn't been heard from in 24 hours. So, you know, it's on the both of them. Where's Moon? I don't know where Moon is. Moon's here somewhere. But let's get back into this thing. Yeah, no, like this spreadsheet, like I said, plays a key part in this video as we keep going on. And we'll go on with this. Here we go. Yeah, we're doing another 90 minutes. Xylee's gonna come in and take over with the last half hour.
Additionally, I don't know that we'd ever done layaway before the collection came in. With Brian's collection, it was a little bit different because so much of this collection were new in box, all in one place, reasonably priced, and a lot of the harder to find items. And so customers would come in.
At Cretina Smile super chatted $26.67.
Thank you, Cretinus. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying the content and stuff. And Geonosin, Freemason chapter, Gay is not happening again today. We're having to run over. Yeah. We're having to go into Gay's time slot because, like I said, Tech isn't back, and Iceman hasn't been heard from for 48 hours. So we're gonna run until 12:30 Central, and then we're gonna send you guys over to Xylee over on Reaper. So just sit back, enjoy. We're going over this Lego situation right now that we've been so invested into, and $75 to the pool. I forgot about that goal. Damn it! Thank you for reminding me. I fucking forgot about that. Hold on 1 second. That will wake me up if I have to go. Or wait, no. 25. All right. 25 out of 100. There we go. All right, let me get back over here to our Discord, and then we'll get back to the video. Here we go.
In and put, I'm gonna guess probably half of those layaway items were not gonna be sold to the person who took them on layaway, because we had several that would put them on layaway and then change their mind. So this was something like, you know, somebody would come in and want 10 different sets but only be able to buy one? Can I put the rest of those on layaway so you don't sell them? I'll pay $10 to put these sets on layaway. Traditionally with layaway, we would ask for 10% down. They'd have 30 days to make their next payment, or we'd refund the layaway amount and then put it back on the shelf. Because this collection was the collection it was, and I wanted to give these people the opportunity to, to get these sets, we were a lot more generous with how long and the amount of payments that people could make towards the layaway. So a lot of these, we had several of them. I think one of the Ewok villages, we put on layaway 4 different times, and then it came off of layaway and back on layaway and then off and then sold. So a lot of these would have gone on and off of layaway and then back out on the shelf, just depending on the person who was putting it on layaway. That was completely unique to this collection.
So look, I'll be honest, I don't trust Josh Johnson, but something is weird here.
So a lot of these are, see, like, look at this, like, so like it says POS final sale price, but it's listed as a layaway, but it's sold for $5.99.
Yeah.
Because it matches with the store sale price.
Okay.
So were they on layaway? Were they accidentally marked layaway on the spreadsheet? What's going on there?
I mean, without seeing the actual sales ticket and seeing what else, like what items were sold together, what else was sold with it, I can't actually see the sales ticket. We had several layaway items in which customers were putting multiple things on layaway, paying for most of one item, and then, or they were buying, 8 different things together and then putting all of them on layaway and making payments on multiple items at the same time. Our Ewok village was one of those cases. At some point he had, I think, like 8 or 9 different items on layaway. So they'd come in and make a payment for a bulk payment. I've got 800 things on layaway. I'm going to make $100 on my payment. One customer in particular would do that, and then when he'd gotten up high enough to pay for one set, we'd pull that set out, mark it as sold. So without seeing the actual tickets and my layaway records, I cannot answer a question any clearer than that.
But I even found more than that in this POS data. I also found about $10,000 in sales that match Brian's collection that were not marked as sold under this inventory spreadsheet.
Some of our things that were not found were explained by the POS system because they were found in the POS system as being sold. So like they weren't marked on the spreadsheet, but they were marked as sold via the POS system. And this is about $10,000 worth of Lego that basically were matched.
See, and I don't know. Take anything happening from, let's see.
I'm going to pause it for a sec because Felony Melanie said, see, she is responsible for the initial contract, and if she had backed up her records, she would have access to this. Maybe not her stealing, but her poor business practice made this easy for Bricks and Minifigs.
Yeah.
I agree with that. She should have kept up-to-date records like every single day before store closing.
Right.
Then that would have avoided a lot of trouble.
And honestly, the layaway, they said they usually don't do that much layaway, but this is a very particular collection.
Yeah.
And Salem, Oregon is like not the best place to be trying to unload this collection if it's not being sold online at all. It's being sold in this one store. So the layaway does actually make sense, even though it seems a little wonky, but it's like, we only have so many people in this town that are trying to buy these Legos, and they're worried they're going to sell out, and, but like also who has $10,000 laying around to buy, rare Star Wars Legos. So like the layaway does make sense also, even though it seems like the record keeping is about off, like Melanie said, so.
Hey, Mativa.
But it just keeps getting deeper and deeper. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no, like that's why this CoffeeZilla video, I wanted to react to it because it is very important to our coverage. So we're almost done with
it. Really,
by the way.
The more lump on the back end,
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to do math here. I don't know without being able to see all of the records. There is a possibility that the consignments were ended when I wasn't at work, and I just didn't go through and pull them up. They didn't get put in the consignment ticket. I hadn't gone through those consignments in a couple of months. I hadn't gone through the inventory in the back room in a couple of months. So it is entirely possible there were sales that were finished that I never clocked as being finished. I don't know going through and actually seeing it.
But you're saying it's possible stuff was sold, not...
I'm jumping in the pool with all the clothes I'm wearing right now. So my shorts, I'm in shorts. I have boxers, shorts, and then t-shirt. So I'll be jumping in exactly what I'm wearing right now.
Updated on this inventory list.
It's entirely possible that stuff did not get updated on my spreadsheet. I'm not going to sit here and claim it's not possible. It's possible I missed things.
So where does this leave us? I know some people are jumping to conclusions here, but I must remind you that on the night of November 14th, 2024, Crystal Gorman was concerned about Brian getting paid or not getting paid.
He has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
Okay. So Crystal, ultimately, also that's a business thing and not necessarily yours. Brandon will take, just taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
So obviously, one could see that and say she was intending to reconcile with Brian. Maybe she hadn't gotten around to it. And of course, corporate will probably take a more cynical view of what she's doing by printing these receipts. But the point is, regardless of whose side you're on, I think we can all agree there's a lot of weird stuff here on all sides, abnormal stuff. Sure, maybe you can chalk some of this up to bad record keeping between the U-Haul, the layaways, the $20,000 in Lego sets that corporate called $2,000 to $5,000 that was there that night, the off-book deals. But even if we can't fully know 100%, what these weird things were about, I think they tell a story of what actually happened to Brian's collection. In a way, multiple people, I think, are kind of right, kind of wrong. The Gormans were correct that more of that collection was there that night of the takeover than previously thought. But corporate also alleged that some of it was offsite, and that appears to be partly true, although some of that is disputed, and it looks like, way more of the collection was sold and layawayed than Brian was paid for. But all in all, there's a lot less missing than many people think, especially if your starting number is $200,000. I estimated, and I must emphasize, estimated with bad records, that there's only about $10,000 to $20,000 in Lego that isn't explained by one of these sources. This isn't to say Brian's been fully compensated. Much of this Brian wasn't paid for that I know of. So I estimate he's still out about $50,000 to $83,000 for Lego he wasn't compensated for. And I think honestly that's something that Bricks and Minifigs obviously should handle and make right. Regardless of what a franchisee does, the new one, the old one, the company behind it must stand behind their product, their service, and I can't imagine a better example of a company doing the opposite. Unfortunately, Bricks and Minifigs has chosen to deflect and dodge responsibility at most opportunities and created a really awful customer experience that has snowballed into this crazy series of events. But instead of taking accountability for that, they've taken an aggressive legal strategy, which I told them personally was a horrible idea. As of writing this, Brian Mansell is being sued for $1.3 million as part of a legal campaign against him and Reckless Ben and any of the associates. Remember, Brian is the same guy who lost all these Legos at Bricks and Minifigs store. And I told the CEO and COO that's ridiculous and they should drop this.
Thank you for the gifted
mistakes
membership.
Have been made by plenty of people here, but there's a lot more people who have inflicted self-owns, the likes of which we've rarely seen, by just choosing the worst possible path at every fork in the road. No pun intended. But the best path to making things right, in my view, is by just making Brian whole and moving on. Drop the aggressive legal strategy. You are a Lego store at the end of the day. You are supposed to be about fun, not about a rerun of Suits. But anyways, that's my investigation. Those are my closing thoughts. And I knew I wanted to approach everyone involved in this whole story with my results and see what they thought to close things out.
Does all that make sense to you? Because I'm showing everyone in this story and saying, hey,
the thing
are
that
any of
doesn't
these
make
numbers blowing your mind, or is any of this crazy to you?
No, it's not crazy. But what's crazy, again, like, all the photo
memberships
evidence
don't
that
count towards the
both
goal.
sides
I
have
apologize.
points to there being
I appreciate you though for the gifted membership
in this of Star Wars Lego in the store that night, right? I don't know, man. I'm just like, can people understand maybe why there was some confusion and why there was some hesitation when somebody comes in and says, "Hey, you owe me $60,000 worth of product and Lego," and we go, "We don't even know who you are." Like, yeah, Crystal mentioned something about consignment on her way out the door. And we go, sure, we'll get that figured out. But then the guy just walks in and demands $60,000 worth of Lego? Like, what am I supposed to do other than say, cool, show me, can you show me the proof?
The problem is there's so much of a dispute on the timeline, and this is what's going to make this story so hard to tell, is like, they say, you guys are unreasonable. They tried, and eventually they gave up. But they say they tried, and they were basically met with, like, unreasonable requests, things like that. So
verification, documentation, is that unreasonable? Do you think?
Well, I think they would say they provided the documentation, and you guys say you need more documentation.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's kind of the
right. A spread, like, I understand a spreadsheet and a contract are a good start. Yeah. Yeah, but we never got that. That was never sent to us at corporate, by the way.
Y'all don't have y'all do have the spreadsheet though, yeah?
That was shared online, but months after we asked for it.
It says it's. I'm so confused. It says I'm on the file right now. It says storage used, owned by BAM Franchising Inc. Owner Salem.org. bricksandminifigs.com.
What are you looking at?
It says owner Salem.or at bricksandminifigs.com. That's you guys. It says owned by BAM Franchising Inc. It says created September 6, 2024. And when I look at it, this is the Mansell list, I believe.
So this would have been created under, like, so we have the
y'all definitely have this. Y'all have access to this.
Yeah.
Well, I had no idea. Like, so if this is the first that anybody has shown me that a spreadsheet was created using, like, Bricks and Minifigs Salem, like, and all of this stuff was archived. This is the first I've seen that this spreadsheet was created by Crystal, and we don't know how accurate it is, how up to date it was. We don't know a lot of those types of things, and understand. I appreciate you sharing this with us because we had no idea. Again, you don't know what you don't know, and you can't, like, we don't know everything, and we don't go, like, looking in every nook and cranny everywhere, like, we just don't know some of those things. So if that's there, we can now have our team go look for that.
When it comes right down to it, they're going to have to make a judgment call and say, who's telling the truth? The people who were taking all the pictures and...
Okay, I had to pause it right there because that pissed me off. Like, that pissed me the fuck off right there. Bro, you need to take fucking accountability for your company. You're a CEO. You're supposed to know about everything. Like Ghost just said, how does he not know if he's the CEO? Of course, he's got to pull his fucking head out of his ass.
It seems like this whole company is so ill-managed, and the record keeping and bookkeeping, whatever you want to call it, is ill-managed, and they're all fucking incompetent. But there's also some deceit going on, because, like, okay, no matter how much whatever, now, okay, it doesn't matter, but it's like, come to find out, like, they were telling Ben, yeah, we have the Legos, yeah, we'll give them to you, yeah. So they were lying about that, because apparently only 10 to 20,000 is missing. The other is bad bookkeeping, and the money's lost in the system somewhere, or layaways that were never completed. But anyway, like, they was like, yeah, we have all of his Legos. We have all of them. We'll give them to you. Just leave us alone. So they were lying about that then?
Yeah. Janelle Silver said, imagine having to do taxes for this company.
I think that, okay, honestly, I think that is the fucking part they were panicking about so much whenever all of this got brought up. It was like, fuck, people are going to be like asking questions, and it's going to make it abundantly clear that our bookkeeping is a little fucking off. So who knows how off their taxes are, allegedly. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, this whole fucking thing makes this whole company look fucking goofy.
Oh, you think that's going to piss you off? There's a TikTok I saw last night about the police department, the American Fork Police Department. That's really going to piss you off.
Oh, God.
Just wait till we get to that. I posted. Yeah, so, no, Eamon is just a fucking dumbass. He shouldn't be a CEO. Neither should his brother be involved in the company.
No.
And they stole the company from their dad, too. They strong-armed their dad out of the company.
Of course. And maybe, they should have left Daddy in charge. Maybe, perhaps.
And and we couldn't take pictures of everything the night of, but we're being honest consistently, and the people who are saying, there was $5,000 there. Really? Like, that makes no sense. We've got the evidence, and yes, there's a discrepancy. We acknowledge we did not take pictures of everything, but does that mean that the discrepancy is, oh, and therefore these missing, percentage, whatever that would be, 5%, is some magical other place?
If
it was sitting there in the store, and we didn't get pictures of it.
If I messed up,
explanation.
If I messed up on my record keeping, I will take accountability for that. It's possible. If my staff didn't draw attention that consignments had left out, so I'd move them to the thing. Any of that, I will take accountability to that. I am more than willing to do that. I need BAM to show me those tickets.
As they promised to do.
I will sit down with Brian and talk this over and figure out what we missed and where it was missed and how it was missed and make that right with him.
I mean, that's new information no one's ever found out, so that's like awesome. They're going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars because of their own wrongdoing. They're literally going to destroy their entire company because they're this stubborn over maybe $20,000 worth of Lego.
Sure, I'll be keeping you in the loop with what
Nice. I'm excited. This was good work. My other final thoughts is, dude, you solved it, dude. That's awesome.
Yep, they're no longer working. They're suing them for over $1 million in damages, and Ben can't talk about it anymore for the time being. And the Gormans are also suing Bricks and Minifigs. That's the CoffeeZilla video.
That was great. That was full of new information.
Yes. I think Ghost wants to hop in real quick. Should we bring him up?
All right. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
But I wasn't paying attention to chat, you guys. I get locked into this Lego shit. They're like, God.
Yeah, we'll bring him up for a minute
I'm so
or two.
fucking frustrated, but
Yeah, we'll bring him up for a minute or two, but then I want to focus on the police department information. Hey, what's up, man? You're live. Ghost.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Hey, I just hop on quick to say something.
What's up?
This the CEO specifically is like the biggest piece of dog shit I've ever seen. Like, you didn't see that shit that he tried to do, where he was like saying, I was threatened, I was threatened, my manhood was threatened and everything like that. But when he went up to like these journalists or anything like that, he completely changed his tone. He completely said like, oh, I was just, I don't know what to say, guys. Like, there's a lot of YouTube like interviews with this guy, and this guy's like an arrogant like piece of dog shit.
Yeah.
Not only Snowgoth, you said that you said something about like they didn't know what they were doing. I think they knew what they were doing and they just didn't care. The way that this guy acted, like in Reckless Ben video, like in the police camera, he was like saying, can we get this guy arrested for something, like or something like that, like for harassing him or any of this other cases. Like that's the CEO.
No, that's the franchise owner. Oh well, yeah. Oh no, the CEO. Yeah, on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think this guy is like a malicious piece of shit. This whole company is like GameStop, if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a bunch of experience apparently with these Briggs and minifigs. It's like GameStop, they will give you no credit at all almost if you go and like sell their stuff there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's like
no.
GameStop almost.
Yeah, and you saw in this whole thing, like even with the U-Haul situation, they're deny, and then when they get called out on their lie, they're like, oh yeah, here's what would happen. Here's what really happened, and then they tell the truth and everything. But after they got called out in the lie, it's just like this dude needs to pull his head out of his fucking ass.
To be honest, like this whole company should just burn down because I just don't see them ever recovering from this.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no recovering from any of this.
Yeah, that's what Ben was saying. He was like, they've lost like millions of dollars at this point just from reputational damage and shit like that. Just because they wouldn't say sorry and give some guy like $50,000 or $80,000 or whatever the fuck it is.
It was $2,000. That's what they said. And the thing is, if this company is so fucking big and everything, why the fuck is that such a big issue to just give them the $2,000? Wouldn't it be better to just get rid of that hassle?
Mm-hmm.
Let's not deal with this bullshit, but let's if this is giving so much negative press, let's just give this guy the money and then hit the hay. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me how this guy handled this whole situation.
Yeah, it definitely blew up quicker than they ever thought it would, I think. They're probably regretting how they handled it now. But,
Oh, no, to be honest, though, I'm kind of happy it ended up like this because it just showed how much corruption there is of this company and the police of whatever. Utah police.
Yeah, American Fork Police Department, yeah. And we're about to get into that here in just a minute. We're gonna play the TikTok and stuff, and then go over that because this one girl made a TikTok because she went to the meeting that we went to. She went to a meeting, a city council meeting, and so yeah, we're gonna cover that next.
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
All right.
Thanks, Ghost.
All right, let me pull that up right now. I got it. Click the link. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Unmute.
Department instead. But instead of going to social media, I went Lolcow. So they gagged Ben. Cool. That means that I get to talk about the American Fork Police Department instead. But instead of going to social media, I went to the American Fork City Council meeting. This meeting was June 9th. The gag order came today, June 10th. But at this meeting, one resident said this.
American Fork Police Department is fond of saying we do things differently here, and they're right. We saw it with the Cody Greenland case where institutional self-protection outweighed constitutional rights.
So, who the fuck is Cody Greenland? Let's take it back to April 17th, 2020. Cody Greenland is having what you'd call a bad day. He's been kicked out of his apartment, all his belongings are in a Target parking lot in a duffel bag, and he's waiting for his girlfriend to get done shopping. He's holding food in one hand and a Mountain Dew in the other when suddenly someone calls the police and reports an unidentified male in the parking lot potentially breaking into cars. So American Fork Police Department shows up, tasers drawn. Cody's compliant. He gets on his knees, he puts his hands up in the air. Suddenly a fourth officer arrives on scene, DT Cannon, and runs at Cody from behind, tackling him. The officer's knee hits Cody in the spine. He's suddenly tased and then beaten and bloodied. After this incident, he suffered a concussion, PTSD, memory loss, several broken fingers, and ringing in the ears. The charging documents described Greenland as having a defensive fighting stance and refusing to obey commands. Later, Greenland's attorney would release the body cam footage at a press conference. His lawyer would go on to say there were no aggressive statements or actions or threats by Greenland toward officers. A federal civil rights lawsuit was filed in March of 2022 against the officer, the department, and the city of American Fork. The lawsuit alleged excessive force, unlawful seizure, failure to intervene, and deficient training and protocols. While the officer who tackled him is no longer with the department, there was never a public outcome of the lawsuit. But Greenland wasn't the only case raised last night. A man named Greg Hazard testified about 2 separate incidents where Chief Paul apologized to him about officer misconduct. In one, an officer parked in a disabled stall, and when confronted by Hazard, issued a retaliatory criminal trespass while committing a misdemeanor himself. Chief Paul acknowledged that the officer's behavior was unbecoming and rescinded the criminal trespass. In another, a different officer was heard on body cam footage letting a trespasser go and was quoted saying, "If everything goes as planned, I'm going to traumatize him for you." Chief Paul again acknowledged that the behavior was unbecoming. Now, I'm not saying that every officer in this department is corrupt, but there does start to become a pattern of behavior. All I'm saying is maybe the department should spend a little more time training and a little bit less time tailing reckless Ben. So they gagged Ben. Cool.
There we go.
That means that I get to talk about the American Fork Police Department instead.
What are your thoughts on that after hearing that?
Not surprising. Not surprising at all.
Fucking American Fork Police Department, you know, now it makes sense why they're doing the most to fucking Ben, because like they're showing that they're a corrupt department.
Yeah.
Like it's like how can and that guy yesterday in that clip at the city council meeting said it best. How can we trust our officers if they're doing so much shady shit like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's just like the perfect combination of people that Ben was like, let's bring some light to these fuckers, but they're all hiding something to the point where they'll do anything. But it's like it's like the Streisand effect, though. It's like you all acting so sketchy over this Lego shit that could have been solved so easily. It's just making people dig more now into every aspect of your backgrounds now, like the Utah Police Department, the American Fork, whatever, and Bricks and Minifigs, and then all of these people individually. It's like people are just going to keep fucking digging because you all made this such a bigger deal than it has to be. So now all of your shit's going to get aired out, whether you like it or not.
And what we learned from that CoffeeZilla video is Eamon and his brother, they're fucking retards.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be running a company.
Like, they looked dumb in Ben's videos, but CoffeeZilla, they were like, oh, thank you for telling us about our own company. We didn't know that. We didn't have that information. That's your job.
I wish someone would have gave that to us. It's like, bro, you had access to the file the whole time.
Oh, this inventory and shit was created by your company. You had this. And he was like, well, no one ever sent it to me. You should be able to find it. You're the CEO. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, dude. Man, I'll tell you what. I am fucking exhausted. I'm wanting to keep going, but like I kind of wish Xylee could come up here and be like, okay, I'm gonna start now. But I'm gonna fucking run it out, you know. I think if I get up and dance a little bit, it'll make me wake up a little bit more. So I'm gonna, guys, we'll do a dollar train right now because I want to wake up a little bit, and so let me get a song loaded up. Yeah, Legoland theme park. That'd be funny.
Legoland.
Yeah. Me. Get a song loaded
I've
up.
heard Legoland lame. There's really, like, it's just like little kid rides, apparently. But I would be down.
Guys, if you can, drop some dollars while we're up doing this. This one goes out to Paradise Island and all the fat chicks. And Amber Lynn Reed.
I got a few questions I gotta ask. Are you famous for being fat, or is it because you killed your cat? I'm not trying to be a matter of fact. The fact is, baby got back. I say baby got racked, but you demonetize a baby ain't got smacked. How they always get your order wrong, that's just kinda whack. I got a lot to say, so I put it all in the track. Yeah. We got one hunger and a lot of people to feed. Unfortunately, we also have Amber and Reed. You get a lot of hate, but you planted the seed. So now I'm gonna give you some advice I know you need. Don't let things hurt you unless they make you bleed. You're too emotional, maybe smoke some weed. Hey, Amber, did I hurt your feelings? Did it hurt when I said you're as big as a building? Your career is dead as the animals you're killing. You come so high, you can reach the ceiling. Every time you go live, you start crying. And if you ain't doing that, you always lying. Think you can lose weight without trying. Bet you don't even need food without it frying. I don't mean to hate, but it's too easy though. They could build a Dollar General in a shadow. Never seen so many rolls on the elbow. Never seen a fat bitch brag about being a hoe. Burger King is half off chicken fries, you know you wanna go. Almost done, but I got one more thing to say. And it has nothing to do with you being gay. How you gonna come here acting like you slay when you're as big as the McCafe? I'm not trying to be rude, but why half your exes look like fucking dudes? How you wipe after taking a poo to name the swine flu after you? Why you always act like you're the shit? You can't be serious, it has to be a bit. All you girls leave you, I guess you can't find a clip. Every time I see you, your smile fades to a frown. Can't be a clown with a frown, so flip it upside down. I know it's hard being so fucking round. Can't even get hit if the motherfucker don't drown. Sorry, that was kinda edgy. Every time you turn around, you got a wedgie. Stop acting like you only eat veggies. Can't even ride the bus because you're too head. Threatening to quit every single day. Act like you have another way to get paid. Couldn't even get paid to get late. So now you're here suffering every single day. Go to your corner and fucking cry. Nobody cares about your feelings no matter how hard you try. Better lose weight before you fucking die. That's natural selection. Shout out to Bill Nye. Shout out to Bill Nye. Shout out to Bill Nye.
Black Widow, thank you for the $1 during that. I appreciate it. So we're at 28 out of 100. I have a fun little game we can play, guys. That it has to do with the AI music and stuff. That I wanted to, I know Rewind used to do this back in the day. For $5, give us a topic and the style of music you want, and we'll put two songs up against each other. So we need need two people to donate $5 and give us a topic like say gas station burrito or something like that, and then the style you want it in. And then I'll go over to Suno and make it, and then we'll hear what they are. You go over. You will vote on which one is the better song. So if you guys want to do that, I think that'd be a pretty fun game we could play over here. Oh yeah. Felony Melanie also made us a trailer. I got to download that and show that. 1 second. Gay, I've explained this like 5 times now. If you missed it, Gay's not live because Tech is in Vegas still, and no one has back-end access to the OBS, and nobody's heard from Iceman from 48 hours.
Yeah, so no one can run Gay without at least one of the co-hosts there.
Yeah.
So we're having to go extra long again.
I'm tired of shit, and I have to go to a thing later. Which low-key I might actually reschedule because I'm so tired I don't want to drive.
Yeah. You don't need to be driving if you're super tired, but
I'll reschedule it, I guess. Let me get this loaded up. This is my first time seeing this, so both of us, it'll be our first time reaction. Alright, here we go.
Oh no.
In a universe universe, filled with drama, chaos, and way too many live streams. There was only one hero brave enough to stand against the madness. Who can save us? A mysterious figure. A legendary protector. A man whose true identity remains unknown. He is Goldman! Don't worry, citizens, the gold standard has arrived. But even heroes can't fight alone. By his side, the dark, the mysterious, the surprisingly sarcastic Snoguff! The fight never ends. When one villain is destroyed, there are always more to take their place coming this fall. Kalo and Snogoth may have met their match. Who will help them defeat the evil they face? Only one man can coming this fall to a Lolcow network near you.
I like that. Thank you, Felony Melanie.
That was great.
That was cool. So it looks
Low
like
key.
we got our. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say low key better than the trailers and movies that Lava's put together. Just saying.
Kawaii Cupcakes with the $5. A song about people mattering, but not as much as cheese. Maybe rap. Okay, I got you. It's already been made. I'm just waiting for it to let me download it, and I got you. And I'll post it in our side chat, and we can play it and see what it came up with. In the meantime, in between time, if someone else wants to donate another song that we could battle with, it's only $5. Just give me the topic you want and the song. The topic you want and the song that you want, or like style, like rap, rock, whatever. And I will put it in Suno, and we'll get it made.
Felony Melanie said that will be a 15-minute short film.
Ooh, awesome! I'm excited about that.
Me too.
I don't know what's taking these so long to download, but while they are... Oh, here we go. Save to files. Save. Okay, and then go back over to Discord. Post it in the side chat. All right, Kawaii Cupcake, this is your creation. Oh, gotta reopen the Discord and do it. 1 second. I hate when it does that, when I'm like trying to do something, and then I have to reload it because it's like glitched. There we go.
No one knows where Osman is. No one knows. He's going with the wind.
All right, here we go. Cheese over everything. Me. Go here. Go here. Oh, wait. No, not there. Downloads. Open it.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. I'm going to rewind it. Share screen. Here we go. Discord. And here we go. All right, Kauai, this is yours. Called Cheese Over Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. People matter, yeah, I know. Woo. Hold your hand, help you grow. But I got one thing on my mind. Cold black shining every time. Swiss got holes, but I ain't blind. Cheddar got me feeling fine. Breeze so soft, it melts my view. Gouda got me saying, woo. I care, I do. I still choose you. But if the play come through, you know what I do. Cheese first, I confess. Cheese first, I want less stress. People matter, that's the truth. But cheese hit harder than you. Cheese first, don't fight me. Cheese first, it's my ID. People matter, sure, okay. Pass the wedge and clear the way. Hey. At the table I play nice. Split my heart, then split the slice. Mac and toast and queso drip. Got my whole soul on a chip. You call deep, I hear you out. Then I stare at that fondue cloud. It's not rude, it's just my lane. Love you big, but cheese got game. I care, I do. I still choose you. But if the tray come through, you know what I do. Cheese first, I confess. Cheese first, I want less stress. People matter, that's the truth. But cheese hit harder than you. Cheese first, don't fight me. Cheese first, it's my ID. People matter, sure, okay. Pass the wedge and clear the way. If the world get loud in me, give me that golden cream. I can share my last good dime. Just not my Parmesan this time.
It's pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Cheese first, I confess. Cheese first, I want less stress. People matter, that's the truth. But cheese hit harder than you. Cheese first, don't fight me. Cheese first, it's my ID. People matter, sure, okay. Pass the wedge and clear the way. Cheese first. Cheese first.
All right, that's Kauai Kitchen.
That was a good one.
Song, and then Felony Melanies is cooking right now. It's being made. I'm waiting for the download song button to pop up. I had to change.
Wait.
I had to change the phrasing because it wouldn't let me use the word midgets. So I used little people.
Yeah. That I cannot wait to hear this one because what in the hell are they going to do for this one?
I know, right? Come on, Suno. Let me download the song, dang it. Bob Saget. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. I can't wait to download it. I'm just waiting. I guess it's got to do with
Cheese first. Cheese first. I want less stress. Yeah, people are loving the cheese song. Love you, babe, but cheese got game.
Mm-hmm.
Say that to my husband. See if he just nods and understands. Any good man would understand that cheese comes first, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Unless they're lactose intolerant.
Is ready. Let me go over to the Discord. Of course, I gotta close it and reopen it again. Discord. Discord! This next one is called Little Drums at Dawn. So this is gonna go up against Cheese Over Everything. Close that. Open my file. All right, this is Little Drums at Dawn, guys, by Felony Melanie.
They stand, thumb-sized boots in the sand, tin cups clink at the side, little flags sewn thick with pride. They paint the mud with names, old fields dressed for the games. A spoon becomes a saber bright, and a matchstick horse rides into night. Hear the drummer call, hear the small ranks fall. Side by side they lean, under wool and green. Little drums at dawn, little drums go on, go on, go on. Little drums at dawn, they march till the day is gone. Go on, go on. Blue coats with frayed red thread, gray cap hats on painted heads. They drag a thimble cannon slow through rows of beans and corn below. A lantern post marks the hill, a toy gate keeps very still. When the whistle cuts the air, they cheer like giants everywhere. Hear the drummer call, oh, hear the small ranks fall. Side by side they lean, under wool and green. Little drums at dawn, little drums go on, go on, go on. Little drums at dawn, they march till the day is gone. Go on, go on. Then the smoke rolls thin and the day folds in. One by one they bow to the trampled plow. No king, no crown, just the field laid down. Still the echoes hum in the hollow drum. Little drums at dawn, little drums go on, go on, go on. Little drums at dawn, they march till the day is gone. Go on, go on. Little drums at dawn. Little drums at dawn. Hey!
All right, that's Little Drums at Dawn.
Little drums at dawn.
All right, so
A
we're gonna
little drums at dawn.
we're gonna put up a poll now, and we're gonna you guys are gonna vote on what song you fucked with better. Here we go. Start a poll. Which song?
I loved thumbprint. Thumb-sized boots on the ground.
Yeah.
That was so funny. That was good. Those were good options, you guys. Clever. Funny.
Let me see. Cheese over everything, or little
That's
drums
adorable.
at dawn. All right, you guys.
I know
here's
that's
the
a
poll.
for
Go ahead and vote on it. And if you guys want to come up with more ideas so that way I can start generating them, let me know. It's $5. Donate a song topic, and the style of song, the genre you want it in. It's $5, and I'll generate it for you. Okay, I picked Little Drums at Dawn. I actually could vibe with that song.
I did too. I really like that one. It's actually pretty tied, I must say. Little Drums at Dawn is winning at the moment.
Mm-hmm. I have a surprise song while we're waiting for the next ones to come through, so that way we can keep going. This one it's an inside joke that goes off with my soundboard. So if you know when I join a call, my soundboard. Hold on one second. Let's close Discord and reopen. And then go to Discord, open, send, files. All right. We're gonna, after this song, I'll close the poll, and we can we'll wait for the next ones to come through. But this one is called Anal Prolapse.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, this song's called Anal Prolapse, and it's in the style of pop punk.
I felt it drop one day, right out of the blue. Now every step I take feels like I'm split in two. I try to act okay, but you know I'm not. There's fire in my gut, and knots in every thought. I'm pale in the bathroom mirror, hands on the sink. I swear I'm hanging on by one more breath. I think anal prolapse. I hate this body, hate this place. Anal prolapse. I grin and lie through every face. Anal prolapse. I'm not fine, not fine, not fine. Anal prolapse, but I'm still here tonight. But I'm still here tonight. Sitting in my jeans feels like broken glass. Every joke I make is pain hidden in the laugh. I've learned the hard way what my nerves can take. You don't notice me till I'm already awake. I keep my head up, keep my mouth shut tight, but everything in me is begging for a fight. Anal prolapse. I hate this body, hate this place. Anal prolapse. I grin and lie through every face. Anal prolapse. I'm not fine, not fine, not fine. Anal prolapse, but I'm still here tonight.
This is fucking hilarious.
Some days I'm angry, some days I'm scared, some days I'm laughing just to prove I cared. If I fall apart, you'll hear me shout. I'm bruised, I'm raw, but I'm not tapping out.
Cash cow, English.
I hate this body, hate this place. Anal prolapse. I'm still standing in the flames. Anal prolapse. I'm not fine, not fine, not fine. Anal prolapse, but I'm still here tonight.
All right, that
Woo,
was
good.
Anal Prolapse.
We're gonna have to save that and pull that out for Finboy Friday and stuff.
Oh yeah, to show Batgirl. All right, the poll is over. It looks like Little Drums at Dawn won. And guys, if you want to, if you guys want to get in on the battle, I just need two more $5 bills from two different people to let me know what the subject is going to be about. What the subject's going to be about and what the style of song is. So like how I just did anal prolapse in the style of pop punk. Pick whatever you could think of that could come to your mind. Cash cow does not count towards the goal. Members do not count towards the goal. It's only donations. Because I'm literally having to jump in the water. Like members are cool and all, but like we're doing this for cash only. So. Yeah, but no, I can't wait to see what the next one someone has a suggestion for is, because I think that's going to be fucking hilarious whenever it comes through. Oh, Reaper just scheduled their stream, so I'm going to put the redirect in for that because we have 30 minutes left until we redirect to them. And then I can take a nap. I'll just reschedule my damn tax appointment. I don't give a fuck. I need sleep. Cow Reaper. There we go. Redirect is in. All right, guys. Yeah, we still have 30 minutes, guys. So I wanna see what else you guys can come up with that could be pretty funny. I'm thinking in the meantime, so that way we still have content. I'm gonna make another one for myself, just to be funny, and hold on one second. All right. This one's going to be funny, too.
Ain't no prolapse.
All right, let's see if this makes it. If it makes it, I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off. Oh, my God, it's fucking making it. I'll give you guys a hint. It's in the style of pop. It's a pop song.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Kawaii Cupcakes. You did pretty good. You said I would do another, but I got to keep an eye on the spend. Understandable. If anybody else wants to get in this, it's $5. Cheapest thing you could do. We generate a song for you, and then we play it on stream. This next one is a pop song that I generated for myself. Snowgoth, if you have anything you want, I can generate that for you too, because you're a host. You get a free one.
All right, I'm trying to think of something while this one's cooking up.
Mm-hmm. Me being autistic, I'm having funny things come to my mind. Oh my God, the lyrics! I just read the lyrics to the one I just created, and I can't wait to hear your guys' reaction to it because the lyrics are fucking hilarious. You did have a idea of a cabaret song about Iceman being missing. Did the Masons take him? Did he run away? LMFAO. If anybody wants to steal this, yeah. If someone wants to steal that from Kawaii Cupcakes or just drop 5 and say it's on behalf of Kawaii Cupcakes, I'll take it. All right, download the song. Save to files. Save. Close Discord. Reopen Discord on my phone. And then go to open chat. Are you typing it? Are you typing your idea?
Yeah, I sent it in the thought chat.
Okay. Okay, I got you.
That's funny.
I'll
That's
I'll
funny.
generate it after this song. Here we go. Download. Okay, close that. You guys probably already saw the title. It got leaked a little bit, but the song is called "Squirt Is Not Pee." In style of pop. Here we go.
You seen a little splash and jumped the wrong way. Hold up, baby, that's not what you said. It can come from laughing, it can come from stress. Just because it's wet don't mean the same mess. Read the signs, read the room. Don't make that face so soon. If you're not sure, then ask me. I'll tell you plain and true. Squirt is not pee. Say it back to me. Squirt is not pee. Keep it clean, keep it clear. Squirt is not pee. That's the whole story. Squirt is not pee. Yeah, that's what I mean. What I mean. Maybe it's excitement, maybe it's surprise, maybe it just happened right there in your eyes. No need for the drama, no need for the shame. Different body moments, ain't the same old game. Read the signs, read the room. Don't make that face so soon. If you're not sure, then ask me. I'll tell you plain and true. Squirt, squirt is not pee. Say it back to me. Squirt is not pee. Keep it clean, keep it clear. Squirt is not pee. That's the whole story. Squirt is not pee. Yeah, that's what I mean. What I mean. Slow it down, take a breath. Not every drop is the same. Don't get caught in the guesswork when the facts can say the name. Squirt, squirt is not pee. Say it back to me. Squirt is not pee. Keep it clean, keep it clear. Squirt is not pee. That's the whole story. Squirt is not pee. Yeah, that's what I mean. What I mean. What I mean.
That squirt is not pee, guys. Yeah, I needed that laugh. It sounds like a song for a small wiener heavy metal. Okay, we got you, American War Machine. Thank you. Let me spell that right. Of heavy metal.
Did you get
All
the
right.
one about Tina and Al? Oh,
Yeah, that's that one. I'm waiting for it to let me download it.
it's crazy how fast it pushes these out, and they're like actually good.
Yeah. Oh, that one. It's saying too many. Hold on. What is this? Oh, delete. It says too many requests, but we'll get to that one. Here's the one about Tina D. Let me get that downloaded. Download song. It's in the style of bluegrass. And then close Discord, reopen it. I hate that I have to keep closing Discord and reloading it. That's annoying. All right, open chat. Here we go. This one is Tina D. Twister. All right, guys, here is Tina D. Twister.
Woo-hoo.
Tina D by the silo, Albert Dan at the door. Cloud rolled in like a freight train, dust came skipping across the floor. Tin roof groaned and trembled, chickens hid down in the pen. Then the sky turned mean and swiveled, and the whirlwind came again. Tina D, hold on tight, Albert Dan, don't lose sight. Flying rats in a circle. Tina D, hold on tight, flying leg in the pine trees. Lord, that twister had a mind. But she laughed through the roar. Her flying prosthetic leg went sailing past the porch. Albert Dan chased the mailbox, it spun clean out of his hand. He hollered, "That's no weather, that's a devil-made band." Tina D, hold on tight, Albert Dan, don't lose sight. Flying rats in a circle. Tina D, hold on tight, flying leg in the pine trees. Lord, that twister had a mind.
Yeehaw!
Well, the rats went wheeling high like dirty little kites, and the moon peeked through the funnel for a second in the night. Tina D just pointed up, so there goes my good left shoe. Albert Dan fell to laugh and said, "Honey, it's gone too." Tina D, hold on tight, Albert Dan, don't lose sight. Flying rats in a circle. Tina D, hold on tight, flying leg in the pine trees. Lord, that twister had a mind. When the wind quit howling and the barns came back in view, they found that leg on the fence post and the rats all split in two. Tina D and Albert Dan still singing through the night about that wild old twister and the leg that took a flight.
I'm gonna have to send this to Batgirl to play on Queens today. Yeehaw! That was Tina D Twister. And then up next, we have American-made War Machine with Tiny Iron Fury. And then after that, we'll play Snow Goths while we wait for another one to come through. Let me download these. All right. 1, 2. All right, and then close this. Load up the Tiny Iron Fury. This is about a heavy metal song about a small wiener.
Meow.
All right, here we go.
just a wicked grin. Short blade, sharp edge, let the night begin. Say what you want, I wear it like steel. What I lack in size, I make up in zeal. Tiny iron fury, tiny iron fury. I swing it proud, you can hear me roar. Tiny iron fury, tiny iron fury. Small on the outside, still a war. Drop to the floor, let the silence crack. One wild spark, and I come right back. Hands up high, no shame, no fear. Small ain't weak, I make that Tiny iron fury, tiny iron fury. I swing it proud, you can hear me roar. Tiny iron fury, tiny iron fury. Small on the outside, still a war. Tiny iron fury, tiny iron fury. Born to burn and leave a scar.
All right, that's Tiny Iron Fury. The poll is live, guys. Pick which one you want. In the meantime, in between time, we have Snowgoth's song. It's called Aisle 9. Here we go.
Orange vest, rolling by. You keep looking, I know why. Plywood stack, cartwheel turn. That little grin, you want to learn. Eyes up, hands down, don't play shy now. We can joke, we can dance, but you're not getting the chance. Aisle 9, keep your hands in line. Aisle 9, better be polite. Aisle 9, say it with a smile. Aisle 9, not tonight, not tonight.
I'll get it to you after the show.
Not tonight, not tonight. Pink hands clink, tight gleam. You look lost in the scheme. Ask for help, act cool. Caught between the screws and tools. Eyes up, hands down, don't play shy now. We can joke, we can dance, but you're not getting a chance. Aisle 9,
No, actually, this is the first time we're actually doing this. So, and people are fucking with it. So,
We had an
and,
extra hour and a half to fill because
yeah.
Gay didn't show up for work. So we're having
So
fun.
we're having fun over here. That's the thing. Looks like right now Tina D's Twister is winning. That's what the this show usually has. We did our scheduled show today. We did what we were supposed to do for our scheduled show. That we had to go an extra hour and a half. So because Gay couldn't get their shit together, so we're covering for them and we're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. If you, Kawhi, I'm sure Kayla could send you the cheese song too.
Yeah.
Just remind us.
Yeah, I got you.
And someone, Kayla's gonna send the Tina one to Batgirl so she can play it on Queens.
Yeah, Black Widow.
Because I saw people saying Tina needs to hear this, and I'm like, yep.
Yep.
Tina will hear it eventually.
All right, we're gonna end that poll right now with 16 votes. Tina D Twister won that poll. If you guys want, we have enough time for 2 more songs. I've heard plenty of people say that you guys only play songs. Yeah, no, we don't only play songs. Today, look, unless you're counting Turn Up Tuesday, then yeah, that's when we play songs. But or when we're doing our Dollar Train dances, that's about it. Like people enjoy us. People watch it.
People pay good money to see us dance over here. Just saying.
Have you ever guys thought of doing like a morning zoo type of show? Like you have a soundboard and funny jokes with them and make funny jokes with them and play songs. If I had a better computer, I would be down to do that. It's just my computer right now is from 2015 and it's like eventually I'm going to upgrade it. But until then, I only could work with what I got. But yeah, we have enough time to do 2 more songs, guys. Then we got to send you over to Reapers with Xylee. So if you want to get those last 2 songs in, donate the $5 and tell me the topic and the style you want of the song, and I'll play it for you. Oh, Jesse May said they got banned from the server. There's no way, we're not community manager, so we can't really see Jesse, unfortunately. Are you in any of the like Voldemorted servers? Because that could be a case. If you're in one of the Voldemorted servers, then that's probably why you're banned. I'm not going to ask Turbo to buy me a new computer. That's funny, though, that you think that would be he would buy me a new computer, but I highly doubt he would.
Yeah. No. But yeah, reach out to a community manager, Jesse May. They should be able to help.
Or like on the website, there's a mod mail. There's a mod mail thing where you could submit a ticket and then have a community manager look into it for you.
Who is a community manager right now?
Xylee, I think Phantom, Cat Lady.
Okay, yeah. So get a hold of one of those 3 or do the mod mail. Otherwise, yeah, we're not much. We've tried to help people before, and it's went nowhere. So
yeah. But we thank you guys for coming out today and supporting us.
Yeah.
I'm going to come up with one more funny song on my own that I think would be pretty funny. 1 second. Make a song about... I got this one. All right, in a, what's a good style? Sad style of song. This one's going to be a little controversial, I'm going to tell you right now. It's about it's about McJuggernuggets. Oh, it wouldn't let me do it, never mind. I was trying to make a song about McJuggernuggets aborting his Down syndrome baby in the style of a sad song.
Like
Xylee, how's it going?
It's going good. I didn't know if you saw, but I have my stuff set up to go.
We already got the redirect in for you, buddy.
Okay.
And we're going to play our outro here in just a second. We're doing song battles like they used to do on Rewind, and people are like giving us shit about it. They're like, oh, all you do is play songs. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. We're not even supposed to be live.
Yeah, true. Actually, at this point, you're doing extra shit because your ass should have been gone an hour and a half ago.
And I'm tired of shit. Like I'm just doing stuff to kill time right now. We were about to make a sad song about McJuggernuggets aborting his Down syndrome baby, but Suno wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah, let's not do that one. Let's not do that one.
Do you want to hear the one about? Do you want to hear the Tina D Twister song?
No, because I need to get ready for the show.
Okay.
But
I'll send it to you.
Okay, send it to me, and if I have time, I'll play it. If not, I'll play it like Saturday night or something.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
All right, I'll talk to you later, buddy. Have a good appointment.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. What's weird about helping your co-host? Yeah, no. Okay. Well, we do got 4 minutes left. I'm gonna play our outro. For the folks. Guys, thank you guys for being so cool and so fun, like chilling with us today. It was an okay stream, not our best performance, I do gotta say, but we still are happy you came out and showed up and showed out for us. We're gonna send you over to Reaper, and as I always say, you guys matter, just like I got the tattoo for it. If you ever feel like giving up, don't give up. You're very important to this world. People care about you. Mental health is so fucking important. And we will see you tomorrow for another episode of Gold, where we'll be doing Femboy Friday. We should have Batgirl here and possibly the Rain Girls. I'm not too sure. But yeah, we will see you all tomorrow for Femboy Friday. Snowgoth, you want to say anything?
Yeah, just thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. Tomorrow's gonna be so much fun. We're the Scooby-Doo gang, and we're gonna unmask those monsters.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna send you guys. We're gonna play our outro. And remember, at the end of the day, it's most importantly that you're grateful. You gotta just be grateful, and you have to. Wrong one. I didn't meant to do it to media player, so I could show it on screen. Open with media player. Remember, all right, here we go, guys. Here's the outro, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Remember, at the end of the day, it's most importantly that you're grateful. You got to just be grateful, and you have to have 3 sips of beer afterwards after you feel grateful. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't preach grateful to me when I'm barely holding on. You wanna smile on my face while the whole day feels wrong. Yeah, last thing I need is your lecture when my chest sits heavy, caved in. So, say be thankful, keep it moving, like pain just ain't a thing. What's wrong with the hug box? A soft place, real and true. Next best thing to family when the walls don't hold you. Keep it real, don't fake it, don't slap, go paint on shame. Yeah. If I'm down and I'm down, I'm still minding the rain. I said what I said, don't box me in. I need that care to let me breathe. Gold hug box, gold hug box. Gold hug box is the best hug box. Gold hug box, gold hug box. Love me hard, keep me gold standard. Gold hug box, gold hug box. Gold hug box is the best hug box. I know I messed up, it won't happen again. Yeah, I slip, I own that, I won't talk, gotta turn. When I'm hurt, don't corner me, just let the lesson burn.
shots, no cold grin. I can fall and still stay honest. I can heal and still live. So save the shame for somebody who mistakes pride for grace. I'd rather build a safe room than wear your fake embrace.
I appreciate the fuck out of y'all. Thank you so fucking much for supporting us every single fucking day. Doesn't matter the viewership, doesn't matter about the money. What matters is you guys coming out and supporting us and chilling with us and letting us make you smile.
Don't crack, gold hug box brings me back. Gold hug box, gold hug box, gold hug box is the best hug box. Gold hug box, gold hug box. Love me hard, keep me gold standard. Gold hug box, gold hug box, gold hug box is the best hug box. I know I messed up. It won't happen again.
All right, we're sending you over to Reaper.